Okay,
countdown?
we are
Yeah,
live.
you're so lame.
Damn it!
And that is precisely why I don't do a countdown.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry about delays. We have a brand new overlay because for the first time ever, we have 6 players.
Oh my god.
Ah!
That is intense. And you guys will still find a way to roll really crummy and almost die in silly little fights.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
It's probably true. But we'll see. I would be
I
delighted if you
plan
could
on
just prove
dying
me
at
wrong.
least 3 more times.
At least.
At least.
Alright. Wait. Why can't you guys see over here?
That overlay. Wow.
Yeah, it's very, there's a lot going on.
There is.
Why can't you guys see over there? Does someone not...
Silverware.
Is it a light
can
source
see.
thing?
I see only black.
Yeah, I see nothing.
That's weird.
Oh, there's one square available
Yeah.
for me to look at.
A square and a half for me.
Oh, it is my
Something-
face. I'm
Something
in there.
doesn't seem right.
Something is
Thea, is
fishy.
it only showing your token for you?
I mean, I can
Oh,
see.
there it goes. I can see now.
I can see Dodgy, Coyote, me, and Dragon.
I can only see one square and it's got me in it.
Zoom all the way out, guys.
Are you in the wrong spot on the map?
No.
Zoom all the way out.
Well, I did.
Do it
Do you
harder.
have? do you have?
Oh, I forgot to turn something off.
You need to turn off the shadow
No.
thingy.
Help.
There you go. That's what made it look weird.
Everybody help.
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
Now it looks normal.
Okay, okay. Now we're... Mauricio, get out of there.
Brazil's in the wall.
Okay, I was wondering
Yeah,
why
right,
you couldn't
who
see
do you
that
think I
door
am?
over there.
They're in the walls. I
Okay,
can hear
okay,
them at night.
okay.
I can't get stuck in walls. I'm not Sayoni.
So, let's get into our recap. You guys are Pathfinders working for Lady Sheila Hydemarch in the Pathfinders.
Wait. I'm recording now.
Oh my god.
You weren't recording. Okay, let's try this again with a little recap. You guys are Pathfinders in the city of Magnamar, working for the Pathfinder Society venture captain Sheila Hydemarch and her husband Canadian. She has you on a task looking for shards of the Sihedron Star, an ancient artifact that she believes, if reassembled, could provide a strong defense against future rune lords, against invasions of armies of dark elves, against mad tyrants, against all these things that have been popping up in Varizia lately. You have found one shard, the Shard of Pride, which gave you a vision into the Crow, one of the pilings of the legendary Irespan. You have followed this vision, working your way down through the Crow, and have reached a level of the dungeon which is no longer occupied by mites or tower girls or spiders. This level, you have found, seems to be occupied by devils. You fought an imp named the Suzerain of Little Erebus, and he mentioned a rival named Lord Baz. Not Lord Balls, Lord Baz.
Balsa.
Well, let me
What?
make a note of that.
I wrote down balls,
You
so,
just
you know.
underlined the word balls, didn't you?
Balls. Got it.
You've also found a number of crystallized torment called Nuparibos, which have not put up much of a fight. And so, here you now stand, in a chamber that smells of the sea, with tracks of salt leading from the southern door. There is a door to the east, and of course the southern door, which I believe you had just opened and we cliffhangered. Is that correct?
We did not open the door with assault.
I thought the last
Yeah.
thing you did was open it.
Well, we were just talking
We
about
approached
opening
the
it.
door with assault. We did not open it.
Okay. Well, you approached
Once that
the door.
door would be open.
Well, no, I wouldn't have opened it. I didn't open the last one either.
Oh. Yeah, we were getting ready to do that.
So let's open the door.
You assholes.
Which door are we opening? East or south?
I did check this already, right?
You did.
What did
I want to do a perception. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Go for it, Merzil.
Okay.
I don't fancy
Hold
drowning.
it.
Can
I
I-
want to go closer to this door.
Can I just listen to, like, in the middle of the room and just listen to see if I hear anything moving outside this room?
Yeah, make a perception check. So you move to the center of the room. Just a refresher to everyone, we use the map mostly for visual aid, not for tactical. So, narrative descriptions. 30. Okay, Lyrianne, with your elf ears, you hear a few things. First of all,
17.
you hear waves nearby. Second, you hear quiet sobbing coming from the east door.
My ear twitches and I turn my head over towards the door.
Which one?
The east door.
What's going on, Larry?
You don't. You don't hear that?
Hear what?
Eh,
Do I
Someone's
hear it?
crying or something.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my stomach. It's like,
I've learned to tune that out.
Don't.
But someone's crying over there. Some or other.
Well,
kind of crying.
I'm gonna see what that is.
do we... Hold on, before we open the
I like-
door.
I like have my hand
Plan.
on the door handle.
Remember, we're down here with many shitty things. This is probably not something great. And I'll move over behind Larry to, like, help her.
And
Actually,
based
possible.
on that, is it possible to use a sense motive check to determine maybe a race that it might be tied to? Or a creature type? Or something?
Yeah, given how high your perception is, what would that be? I guess we can go with, sure, sense motive.
Or even like a knowledge local or anything?
Let's go with sense motive.
Sense motive.
Okay. Whatever it is, you get the sense that it is something roughly human size, maybe on the larger obese side. It has a slight wheeze to it. You get the sense that it isn't overly intelligent, whatever it is, nor is it human. Though you do get the sense that the sobbing is fear-based.
Alright. So, I'm going to put my hand on the door and slowly open it.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna move up to kind of stand behind and back Lyrianne up if she needs it.
Oh, wait, we're not opening the southern door then?
I guess not.
No. Alright, well, let's go kill whoever's crying over there then.
Kill.
I will ready a ray of frost if it
Lost
appears to be
rights.
violent.
Maybe it's the Lord Balsa.
Probably
Or
deserves
maybe it's
to die.
another imp.
Perhaps one of those fat things that we've just killed many of.
Men don't cry. Honestly, all those other little things that I shot, they didn't really seem that sentient or intelligent. They kind of just seem kind of dead inside. This thing has emotions. I don't know what it is.
Gonna move up. Then open door. And have Adaji right behind Olak. Or right next to him.
Okay.
And just a reminder, none of you are allowed to use your new abilities from leveling up until you rest.
Till we rest. Yes, sir.
Oh. I thought that was just magic stuff.
No new abilities at all. You get
Which
your hit
includes
points,
magic
your
stuff.
bonuses change, just you can't use the abilities till you rest.
In that case, I'll be readying an acid splash.
Stuff in the features and traits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making sure.
Good thing I didn't get anything useful in the situation.
So, you give the door a push, and it doesn't open.
Is there a lock on it?
There is. But you hear the sobbing on the other side choke.
So she's gonna just tap on the door. Hey, little buddy. What you crying about?
And he just begins wailing in the most horrid, choking sobs. It's loud enough that all of you, even Seoni on the other side of the room, can hear. It's piercing, echoing down the halls, just repeated sobbing and screaming.
So, motherly, Larry. Open door.
Huh. Alright. And she just pulls out. Well, maybe I can try and pick this lock. This ain't nothing too difficult. And she pulls out her gun
Oh my god.
and shoots the lock. Now, here's what happens.
Oh my god, you
It's
actually
an
have
ability
an
I
ability for
have
this.
that lets me pick locks with a gun.
Is it new?
No, it's from level
Gunslinger
3.
makes an attack roll against a lock within the first range increment. Okay?
Guess I'll just go back up to Magnamar. Bye,
Go
guys.
ahead and make that.
Instead of a bullet coming out, small thieves' tools come out of the gun and start picking locks.
Lyrian quite literally is casting gun.
Yep, I could do that since like level 3, like
It's
that
super
last
effective.
level.
So go ahead and make your attack roll.
So can I miss it?
Yeah, sure. Natural 1.
Okay.
In which case your gun jams.
It pick locks your gun.
Okay.
I rolled 3 13s in a row.
That's a 26. So, yeah, you blast the hell out of the gun. The lock gains a bonus to its AC against this attack equal to its quality. This is an average lock, so it gets plus 15. So it'd be...
It starts at 7.
Yep. So it'd be 22 is the DC.
Yep. And I succeed.
On a hit, the lock is destroyed and the object can be opened as if it were unlocked. Oh, even on a miss, the lock is destroyed, but the object is jammed. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's jammed shut. Because I can't miss the lock. The lock's going to get hit. But it's just, will it open like I want?
What a freaking bullshit ability. I love it. So for a moment, I'm imagining, like, there's some curiosity as Lyrian mentions picking this lock. And then she just draws a pistol, puts it to the lock, squeezes the trigger, and blows a hole right through the door. Lock is annihilated by the shot.
And I'm going to deduct a shot from myself and go, oh, look at that. Lock's picked. And she just pushes the door open.
Oh, I was gonna like nod in like approval.
Good lord.
Your
So-
way is much more quiet, Marizio.
Little.
Marizio actually looks a little affronted right now.
I bet.
Um,
The room
like it.
beyond,
That.
the walls of the room beyond have been coated in dried black ichor. Rudimentary lines and smears within the layers of gunk have been added to create crude examples of simplistic art, almost like slime crayon drawings. And
Ugh.
huddled in the corner, it's clearly a lemure, but now lemures. Here, Ava, you weren't actually here, so I'm just gonna show once again what they look like.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Oh, this.
So it's
Oh, those things
very
again.
slimy, kind of. I mean, it's fatty, and this one is huddled in the corner with its fat, bulbous arms hugging its knees and belly to it, and it is shrieking and crying, sobbing hideously. Though as the door opens fully and Lyriana is highlighted in the doorway, it freezes. What do you do?
Hey,
Okay,
little
she's
guy.
going to pour her gun and put it back in the holster.
Okay.
Oh, it's just
Where is
like
it? Did you want to talk to it?
When
Yeah,
you
I
do
say
this, it actually lurches forward on its hands and knees and like crawls a few feet closer to the door. Does anyone here speak Infernal?
Yes,
Yes,
I do.
I do.
Still.
well.
Kill the bullies! In Infernal.
Kill
To
the
everyone else,
bullies?
it says something and is just blubbering on the floor on its hands and knees. Just kind of
Alec is just saying.
crawling towards Lyrian.
Oh, it's gonna attack us.
I'll step forward.
Oh,
Kill
I
it!
was just gonna
Kill
Say,
it!
Stop. Stop. I'll step forward and just kind of give our companions like a hand of just like, wait.
Friend of your snowball?
Speak Infernal. What bullies? And where are
All of them!
they? Where are they, buddy? And I'll try to be as compassionate as possible.
Saltiel compassionate.
Like,
what?
it waves about
The
kind
language
of
infernal.
loosely.
My right hand
Compassionate.
will, like, I'm gonna be coming closer to Stink. Or this
You don't
thing
actually
that
know
I don't
what its
know his
name
name.
is. Yeah.
Apparently.
Though this one does seem a little fatter than the other Lemurays that you've seen.
I'll slowly approach. I'll actually step inside the room. My
The
right
smell is atrocious.
I'm gonna lean against like my great sword and was like, huh, I've never seen Setiel been eaten before. This should be funny to see.
So I'm gonna be slowly approaching. Sword still out. But like on my right hand behind me, so it's like you can't really see it.
Away from the.
I'm,
Oh.
I'm trying to like hide it.
Oh,
I'm
you're
trying
hiding
to-
the sword. Okay, make a sleight of
Yeah.
hand check.
Oh fuck! Alright. 20. That's not bad.
Let's find out. It does not appear to notice.
Okay.
I do.
Again, an infernal. I'll look back to the group. Where are the bullies? And I'll continue to get closer.
How dare. He points back the way you came.
What would you do if they're all gone?
Yeah. I don't know. I draw my pictures.
Is that all you want? Is the bullies to be gone?
Yes. No more bullies. No more pick on Stink.
Tim,
I'll take my blade. And
So in Infernal, by the way, you all understand that those of you who don't speak Infernal, it's been blubbering in Infernal, but you do hear in common the word stink.
Ah.
Yes, Ava.
so if we don't have the abilities, I don't understand Infernal yet, right?
Oh yeah,
Technically,
you learned that.
you would
Oh,
not
yeah.
have the new language yet. That is true.
Aww.
I'm
Not
gonna
until
say
you
like
level
I
up.
pick up certain words, but
You've been studying, but you're not quite there yet. Like maybe every fourth word you pick up.
I'm studying Saltiel and the stink right now.
Okay.
Hey, Setiel, what's it saying to you?
I don't know if you heard me, Tim, as you started talking.
Mm-mm.
I
He
took my
attacked
blade across his throat.
You're attacking or just pressing it to him?
No, I attacked him.
Roll initiative.
Want any more bullies?
You're so mean.
So I'm taking care of the problem.
I'm a bully, bitch.
Internally, you've been hearing, like, the whole time, silence that racket.
Oh no!
My conscience is clear because I think that he was threatening us the whole time.
Do I get a surprise?
I mean, what's
round 'cause
funny
he didn't
is
know?
he says stink, and everybody clearly hears it, and then Celtiel does this. It's probably going to look like he insulted Celtiel.
You stink.
Do I get a surprise round? Hopefully,
You
because he didn't see the
would
blade.
not. You did hide the blade. You know
I
what?
did.
I will give you a surprise round. But initiative first.
Lyrian.
I rolled a natural 1 and I'm not going last.
Okay. Lyrian,
I
what's
rolled
your
a 4.
initiative?
So
9.
Actually, up to it.
Fea,
Oh, I'm 10.
Olak,
19.
Mariziel,
8.
Celtiel,
4.
Sione.
9.
What was it?
9.
Oh my god, guys.
We were ready for this just as much as the Lemure wasn't.
Lemoraine. Stink got a 5, and Dodgy.
Olax.
Daddy's not going to be a participant.
You got it.
Olax's always ready.
It's true. So it is a surprise round, so only Celtiel gets to act. Celtiel, you said you were making, or you were trying to. You're not able to do a coup de grace.
That's fine. He's not helpless, so that's
Yep.
fine.
He is, however, prone.
That's so sad.
Your monster.
So,
What a dick.
I am very sorry if I just destroyed like this character that you create, like you had ready and was.
Oh no! Do your thing, man.
Okay. All right.
Like even
Tim
as your
goes
sword
up.
is swinging,
All
you
right.
can hear in your head, like finally, it goes by.
Goes-
Do I get a full attack action then? How,
In this case, I
How
would
does
say
the
because you
surprise rounds
specified
work?
you were trying to just go for a cut, so I would say it would just be a standard action attack in this case.
so I couldn't do like a spell strike through the blade.
I guess that'd be fine because that's still
Okay.
just a single cut.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
All right. I'll do Yeah. Shocking grasp.
Oh,
For
Jesus.
a 21.
21 will hit.
Definitely a Setiel action.
Plus 7 damage.
He does not have
Plus the 20
lightning
electricity.
resistance. So you do 27 points of damage. No, your
How
blade
does-
is not silver. You do 23 points. No, you do 22 points of damage.
It's
You cut deep into his fatty neck. Lightning arcs down his body, and he spasms all of his rolls of fat and his tumorous growths, jiggling violently. And then he starts screaming and wailing. And combat begins properly. Olak, what do you do?
How weak does it look?
It looks like that really hurt. I would
Did that
describe it as bloodied.
It looks like it's Setial time to sign. No, I'll just gonna wait here now. It looks like he has this handled.
Okay.
There's no glory in striking down a pitiful whining thing.
In that case, Fea, what would you like to do?
Celtial! Information! Why? You're not gonna respond to me?
Say anything. No.
Does this do damage? Rounds does this last too?
We need information. Let me help you kill it.
No,
I don't think she's targeting Stink.
I'm not.
Oh,
Okay, are you targeting me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Celtiel.
pull his bones out of his skin.
I don't want to hurt Celtiel. I just want to
So
make it so he can't move.
let us know what you are casting for those who
I'm
can't see our chat.
casting Shadow Trap on Celtiel.
Which does.
Okay, so you pin the target's shadow to its current location, causing the target to become entangled and preventing it from moving more than 5 feet from its original position, as if its shadow were anchored to the terrain. So, Celtiel, you may
Please
make
roll
a
low.
will save.
Roll low, please. Yes! 12.
This
I don't think he had a plan on moving anyway.
Stink can get away now.
It also causes him to be entangled. Entangled means creature has -2 on attack rolls, -4 on dexterity, requires concentration to cast any spell. Okay then.
So I'm just.
So you suddenly, as you
out
move
of
to do
nowhere,
a,
I'm just. "Gah!"
like you go to move your or your sword back, and suddenly like the shadow your arm casts on the floor is holding you tethered to the floor, and you realize that your shadow is
Do I
not
know the
moving.
origin of that?
Your back was to her, though.
Would I know
does
that
it have
was-
it does have a verbal component. So yes, I would say you heard Faya cast something.
Information!
Did
Why?
you miss?
Traitorous bitch.
Oh, in Infernal. I do want to know this word. No.
That's too bad.
No, I could know the word no in Infernal.
Sione, what would you like to do? Oh, I should ask. Actually, I'm sorry. Faya, did you want to move at all?
I'm just gonna move out of their way.
Okay. Sione, what would you like to do?
Freya, why did you do that?
The attack, it don't look harmful. Information.
She's killed many of these. Sure. There's
It-
a reason.
It's different.
It's currently screaming and wailing on the floor.
Can I do an insight check on it?
Sense motive? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's
Like,
acting
is
as
this
a spell.
essentially to determine if this thing is any danger to us? 17.
17. You get the sense that A, it is smarter than other lemures. It might even be sentient, especially since it's communicating. B, you get the sense that it was not, it was groveling. You got a sense of groveling from it. And that it saying the word stink was either coincidental or not meant to be insulting. And C, you get the sense that it is bigger and stronger than other lemures that you have seen.
Celtiel? Why are you attacking it? I'm gonna keep moving forward into the room. It is clearly intelligent, smart. It might give us information.
Do not tolerate this questioning.
I'm trying to break free of this. I'm like concentrating on breaking free from this shadow.
Okay.
Just kill it.
Well, Sione, you still have your standard action.
I'll put a hand on the Celtiel's shoulder. You don't need to kill it. And I will ready, No, I won't ready anything. That's all I'll do.
Okay. Mariziel, what would you like to do?
Could I make some kind of intelligence check? Well, no, I saw Sayoni do that.
I said that loud enough for everybody to hear.
Miraziel.
Shut up. I guess I'll move into the room also. Would I provoke
From
to go stand on the like right here?
I don't know where here is. Oh, there. Yes, that would technically provoke, but I believe this might just be a 5th edition thing. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe if it is not yet acted in combat,
Nope.
it does not have
Yep.
opportunity actions.
You
Oh,
are
okay.
correct.
Well, I'll just come stand over here and
How coincidental your positioning.
I'm just gonna. Can I ready an action? Just some. I don't know how that
It would
works.
be a standard action to ready an action. What are you
I'll
readying?
just readying a dual wielding strike just in case it starts attacking. But I'm not going to be threatening at it. I'm not going
Okay.
to have a threatening nature at it, but I will draw my rapier.
Okay. And what's the trigger?
If it attacks one of my allies.
Okay. Well, Stink is up, and he's sobbing, looking at like with his fat arms at the wound in his neck. Like his throat was almost cut. The only thing that saved him was how fat his neck is. And he gets up and throws himself at Celtiel.
Yeah, let's
Which would
go.
trigger Maurizio.
Okay.
You feel good about this? Does
No.
this make you feel good? You get +2
Because
to
now
hit
it
him
triggered
because
and I have to attack now.
I mean, you could opt not to, but technically, now is the choice.
It should be allowed to hit him once. Celtiel
Well,
hit first.
I don't think I hit.
Even with
Ooh.
so that's a natural 1 and an 8, 10 with flanking. No,
Mhm.
or rather, you hit, but your weapons just get nothing but fat and actually kind of bounce off of him as he lunges as hard as he can for Celtiel.
That was a waste.
I just realized I'm using the wrong character sheet. I actually have a special one just for Stink.
Just let them duke it out. It'll be fine.
There we go.
Yeah.
Uh,
I gave
oh
it the
my
advantage.
god. His initiative should be 8 higher.
Whoa.
Damn.
I'm gonna adjust that for the next combat round and just say that he. Well, no, I guess he delayed. Whatever. Idiot.
That's unfortunate.
I was gonna say I
I
changed
I
what
screwed
I
that
That
up.
changed things,
He
yeah.
is very fast.
If he just attacked, I probably would have fucked him up.
Attacks the nearest foe in sight. Celtiel. Enraged, it lashes out at you with both of his claws.
So I have a negative what now to?
Wouldn't this be your
You have
flat
-4 to your dexterity. You are not flat-footed, but it means
So what? My AC goes down by.
if you there's a temp box on your dexterity.
On
If
my
you-
dex,
actually,
there's
wait,
-4?
just open up the buffs and conditions and click entangled.
Oh, is that a thing? Okay.
That is a thing.
I'll just put entangled then. Entangled, just entangled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
So that is a 12 to hit you and a 13 to hit
AC?
you.
My
Mhm.
AC, right? The 12 does not hit still, but the 13 does.
Okay, he hits you for 8 points of damage. He just straight up throws himself at you, arm coming down at your head, knocking you back away, and your shadow just kind of holds you for a moment. Like you probably would have fallen, but your shadow is holding you up.
All right.
And he is just screaming in rage. Oh, I just noticed. Because you're close, there's also the matter of the stench. I need to look up what stench does.
Ah,
Oh,
if
that's why I
it's
call him
normal
Sting.
stage, it's a fortitude saving throw. Or become nauseated, usually.
You know, I'm starting to feel bad for
Sometimes
locking
sickened.
him in place.
We'll say sickened.
Don't feel bad.
No.
So now he
nauseated.
can't run.
I don't
So,
care if he can't run.
yeah. Celtiel is
What else,
suddenly
bud?
getting the shit kicked out of him by this obese lemure that's just 1-2ing at him with its claws, screaming in primal rage.
Can't say he doesn't deserve it.
Celtiel.
Hey, Setiel, do you need help there?
So I can still attack then, or no?
Yes, you can. You just have -2 to attack, which should be
Okay.
included in your.
So, DM, quick question.
Uh-huh.
This says this spell goes away if it's in complete darkness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only one that has light cast on them, or do other people have light?
I believe there are other light sources.
I
I
have light
do.
casted
You
on.
light.
I'm holding a
Okay.
sunrod.
Okay.
Actually, at present, Fea is not lit up.
No, I would have kept it.
I
up.
think you might have cast it on someone last time.
I did. When I was here, it's been on Olak, and that's where I've been keeping it at.
Okay.
Is Olak
Has
lit?
not been enjoying it.
Huh?
Olak is not lit at present, so I will give it to Fea. And say that your staff is lit.
Alright.
Wait,
Okay.
do you have light prepared? I may not have
Using
prepared
it.
that.
I mean, I do it. Oh,
Okay,
you didn't.
but
You
I-
didn't.
You weren't here.
Look,
People said they had light covered.
Yeah,
I
I
did.
have light.
Yeah, I
There's
have
plenty
light.
of
Let's
light.
see.
I-
Lyrianne
Let's
looks
just
like
say
she's
I
holding a
fully trust
sunrod.
people.
Yeah, she is holding a sunrod.
She is? Okay. Never mind then.
Well, it's more tied to her belt. She's her free hand to.
My intention was to drop my light, cast
So-
it again, and attack. But it's
Because you're actually starting in an aura, Celtiel, I need you to make a fortitude save.
fine. Okay. 12 plus enchantments and spells.
It's not an enchantment.
Okay.
The
12.
stench is overpowering, and I need you to also add the sickened condition.
Dope.
Sickened basically means you have -2 on all dice rolls, not just d20, but dice, meaning damage as well.
Okay.
As the noxious stench is, it's so bad, like it's actually physically affecting you.
Ow!
Huh.
Jerk.
Okay. Arcane pool.
Uh huh.
Just take my sword and attack twice with spell strike, spell combat.
Okay. Now, just a reminder: if you're casting a spell, you have to make a concentration check just to cast it because you're entangled,
Then another one to avoid attack opportunity.
and then another one if you're casting defensively.
Yeah, that's fine. So
DC is
Concentration
15
check.
plus spell level.
first or
Concentration check just to
So I
to
cast-
attempt. This
Oh,
is just
okay.
to attempt to
Alright.
cast it.
all right. Concentration check. 13.
Okay, so never mind. Because you're entangled, you can't move in the way you need to move to cast a spell.
Okay. So I cannot do
Anything
Spell
involving a
combat.
spell. Correct.
or spell strike. I can.
You can't do spell combat either.
I can attack once.
Yep.
All right.
Might have to
So
have a
arcane pool.
conversation with Fea later about this.
Oh yeah.
It's a good
Black
move.
Blade going to attack and go for the same cut.
Okay.
21.
Oh, those conditions. 21 to hit. Is that including the -2s?
That's including the sickened and entangled.
It doesn't look like the -2s are in there though. Oh yeah, they are. There's -4. I see -4. You rolled like an awesome person. You hit.
Thank you. Thank you.
For
slashing.
12. That is not including the -2 though from sickened.
It's not. Oh, it says that down the bottom. I don't know why it doesn't
Yeah, I don't know.
apply it. I clicked the second button.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
So you do 10 points of damage, which is reduced to 5 points of damage.
Sure.
You can't quite get a good swing. It's enough that it cuts a little bit of fat on him, and some of the tumors that you hit along the way begin to ooze blood and pus.
Gross.
He shrieks, but it's not a wail anymore. It's just pure rage, almost mindless rage.
Mhm.
Good turn.
And then I get to make a save, right?
Mm-mm.
Into my turn? Yeah.
I don't believe
so.
so.
at the end of my
Does
turn.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's I
It
see it.
does.
For
At the end
which?
of its turn.
At the end. Oh no!
Oh, maybe I read it wrong.
As
Hold
a
on.
full round action, you can
Yeah.
attempt a new save if you do nothing else on your turn.
Oh.
That sucks.
I was gonna tell him, but then I decided not to.
I'll drop. Well, no, she has the sunrod right behind me, so never mind.
Fea pretty thoroughly got you here.
Cool. Cool.
Shadow pinned.
I didn't realize how good of a spell that was.
Where's my notebook? There we go.
That's right, got it.
Is that the debt book?
Kill it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead, you guys are good. It's, yeah.
Okay. Well, Olak, it is your turn. You have a good view of Celtiel. Basically, it's like
This-
one person is holding him in place while a big fat guy is pummeling the crap out of him.
Does it look like he's having trouble with fat guy?
It's starting to look like he's having trouble with fat guy, yes.
Oh, I probably would have said, "Ew, what the hell?"
Alright, well, I'm gonna go in there.
Okay.
Normal speed,
So-
so I will provoke.
Does anyone know, do you have to make the save against an aura when you first enter it, or is it only when you start your turn in it?
Start
I don't know how
the
that
turn
works.
in it.
Okay, then.
Fortitude, correct? Yes?
Yes. Okay, you make your save.
Alright. Okay. Alright, Hollock is here. Great sword. Where is it? Aha!
That is a 16 to hit.
Sir.
That does not hit.
Yay!
You swing wildly at Stink, and with the reflexes of a panther,
did-
it dodges your swing.
I do provoke from it because I walked through its.
Oh, yes.
threatening score.
Yes, you most certainly do. That's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
He hits you for 8 points of piercing slashing damage. He just catches you as you're going by and then turns his attention back to Celtiel.
Okay.
Oh my god,
is-
Olak, I see your health.
That's fine.
Losing to a Lemure. I love it. A lone Lemure. Fea.
I'm
It's
gonna
a
drop
big
Shadow
livery.
Trap on him.
Okay. Are you allowed to drop that spell?
I should be.
They have a D next to it. It does.
Is that what that means?
And, yeah, it means that you're. I think at will you can drop it,
Oh,
just like light.
that's convenient. I didn't know that. Okay. Excellent. So you suddenly release Celtiel. And it'll probably be just in time to get freaking decked, but we'll see.
Do nothing but brutes who don't ask questions, and I'll do Ray of Sickness on it, sickening on it.
Okay.
On Stink, not Celtio.
So before you do that, I want you to be aware that given your position, it will have +4 to its armor class because Lyrian and Celtiel are both in the way.
Oh. I'll move up next to Lyrian. Would that do better?
Depends
Then
on
it's
where
just
you're at.
Celtio.
Oh, and also -4 because you're shooting into melee.
You need to put the D20 up for the roll. in
Do
the
I?
Spell. Yep,
You can.
you can add it.
It's
if
an
you
I
want.
didn't
attack
think you
roll
needed it.
and then a saving throw.
Range touch
Yeah.
roll.
Yep.
Ah.
That's why you didn't really like the spell, but yeah. So it'll have a pretty high defense that you're trying to hit because it's both in melee and there's people in the way. But yes, Lyrian would be out of your way from there.
Okay, well, as long as she's out of my way.
It'll be just a ranged attack roll. On your core page, there should be a macro.
Yep, there it is. I rolled a 14 minus 10, so
What?
10.
-10?
No, I
fuck?
minus. I was doing the 4 in my head. Okay.
Oh,
not-
-4. Okay.
Oh Jesus!
I was doing math. Okay, I did quick math. Okay.
So 10 does not hit its touch.
Boom, quick maps.
You feel like the past Lemures that you've seen aren't this fast, but with, again, cat-like reflexes, it weaves out of the way of your beam.
Put to talk to it. By the way, Dodgy is just probably gonna go like sit in a corner or something. He's not fucking with the slime.
I mean, it's a devil, technically. Oh, and you're out of reach of its stench. Lucky you.
Is this a mixture of him being fat and him being quick?
Yep.
Hey then.
After Fea is Lyrian.
I think you skipped me on the first round.
I think you did too.
I think I did. I am sorry.
Lyrian sees this happening. And she's just going to look at her gun, then look at her sword, look at that room. I think you guys got this handled. And just step out of the way.
So see,
That's
no harm done.
I'm not wasting my silver ammo on this bitch. And I'm not getting up there with a sword to deal with that stink. You guys are on your own.
So, Sione, then, it is your turn. Technically, I should have had you do this last turn when you came into the aura, but I need you to make a fortitude save against his stench. Because he freaking reeks.
Cool. I got a
You
9.
also gain the sickened condition.
What is one action?
Nope. Just click it in the
In the conditions.
but it gives you -2 on all dice roll, damage and
Oh, right.
everything.
This is gross. I'm gonna get out of this room.
So you're kind of gagging and coughing, choking.
I'll toss an acid splash as I'm going.
I don't think you need to make a concentration check as such. Though because you're... Oh, no, you're not even adjacent to him.
Oh.
Okay. So it's -4
2. Oh, 4.
because you're shooting into melee. It still hits him. And is negated because devil.
Oh, right. I forgot. Well,
Your acid splashes against his body and is just sort of absorbed by his fatty skin.
yeah, I'm getting away from that stink.
Nasty fuck.
I mean, it would have done -2 anyway for 0 damage.
Isn't it a minimum of 1?
Nope. If you go below 1 damage, it becomes 1 non-lethal damage.
Hey, you can kill with that.
I guess Dragon has proven that is technically correct. Okay, so that's Sione, who's kind of running out of there, coughing and gagging. Mariziel, I also need you to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
You missed with both attacks last time anyway, so this wouldn't have changed much, but... You are
4.
also gagging and retching at the smell,
I'm not rolling very good today.
so you have the sickened condition.
Okay.
Today.
It's this game.
Last game I was rolling pretty good. Let's see. Sickened, where is that? Oh, I see it. Okay.
That one sucks.
Um,
I'm kind of rooting for this little guy.
me too, honestly.
I am as well. Like,
I'm
Celtiel grossly miscalculated, I think.
okay, sorry about the noise.
that feel?
But fine
So-
if I wasn't fucking stunned. Tangled.
Go ahead, Mariziel.
Bullshit.
I'm just gonna switch to one attack because it has a better attack bonus, and it seems like I can't hit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, +2, -2, because you are flanking and sickened. 8. Nothing. He just dodges out of the way of your sword. Did you want to take a 5-foot step?
No.
It won't provoke. Okay. So you continue flanking and trying to hit him, but you're just between the nauseating smell and how fast he is, you can't quite connect. And after Mariziel, it is Stink's turn. So yeah, Celtiel, you were just suddenly released, and as you stagger forward, Stink is going to come at you with another 1-2 punch.
Let's do it, buddy. Oh, those both hit.
We've got 20 and 21 to hit.
Those both hit.
That's going to be 5 and then another 5 damage. So you did just stagger forward, and he knocked you sideways and then knocked you again, and you're just
How hard is he hitting? Like, how hard is he hitting? Like, pretty hard?
1d6 plus 4 hard. The average unarmed strike is 1d3 plus your
Okay.
strength modifier.
He slaps me against the wall.
So that means strength is
no!
equal to Olak.
Nice.
Maybe you shouldn't have attacked him.
So
Learn your lesson.
he hits Celtiel twice. Celtiel just goes flying backwards and lands flat on his back and just does not move. Blood is starting to run down his nose.
That elf is out for the count.
And Stink is going to no more bullying in Infernal and turn towards Olak with the fists.
None of us
I mean,
understand.
now there's room for me to go in there.
Fea, you understand the word no.
No.
Celtiel, could you make a Constitution check? The DC is 11. Or actually, I'm sorry, no, it's a DC 10, but you have a -1 penalty.
Oh.
And because you are still sickened, you also have the -2
I'm making a con save?
con check, but yes.
Oh, is that the same thing as just clicking con?
Yeah, there's...
Okay, there's no difference. Okay.
So, that's a total of 2.
5 minus...
5, so
Minus... Oh, the -2 is already included in there because of sickness.
Yeah, -2's already
So
in there.
-1 because so you are now at -2 hit points. You lose a hit point. You're just bleeding out, lying on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mess with fat guys.
I love this.
Olak.
Every moment.
Alright, well, I'm going to spend 1 cast of my fervor to swift cast a Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Yourself. Actually, you're starting your turn in the stench, so first you need to make a fortitude save.
No, it's... Oh, I still have to keep doing that? Alright.
Mhm. Like fighting troglodytes.
Send you something, Morty.
Am I okay?
15, you are sickened.
Arrgh!
So, that being the case, I'm gonna need you to either provoke an opportunity attack or make a concentration check to cast defensively.
Spells cast through my fervor do not provoke.
Right. Excellent. Okay. So, 8. Does sicken reduce that by 2? No. Okay. So, not all dice. So, you heal 8 hit points.
Yay.
Though you are beginning to retch at just the smell coming from this thing.
Ugh, godly stink. I'm gonna swing. Oh no!
Yay! Natural 1.
Hit me.
No, you're flat on the ground. No danger of that. You just like try to cover your nose while you swing, and he just ducks right under your sword. You cleave the air.
Alright, that is my turn.
This is outstanding. I could not have anticipated. You guys are doing exactly what I said you would. Fea, it's your turn. Good news. Stink is... Oh no, he's still in melee. But there's no longer soft cover, so it's only -4, no longer -6.
Can I try mimicking him, being like, no more bullying? I don't know what he's saying, but I don't know.
Make
so
a
I'm gonna,
linguistics check.
all right. No more. I just want those 2 words. No more.
Well, you don't actually know what he said. You're just kind of hoping.
No. 12.
You do the best you can. Whatever you said seems to only incense him further.
Okay. Fuck.
You just said yes.
You were
Yes,
like, it
kill
probably
him.
came to something like, no more nice.
Oh shit.
Oh, gee.
Yes.
Or maybe it came out like you were mocking him, like you were mimicking him and making fun
no
of
more
him.
bullying.
Well, either way, I'm gonna try and say it, thinking I'm saying it correctly. No! And I'm gonna drag Celtio out and use stabilize on him as I'm dragging him.
So you're gonna have to move within his aura, so I need you to make a fortitude save.
But that's if like I start my turn in his aura,
And if
right?
you enter his aura.
They weren't doing it.
I know, that's because I forgot about I didn't know you had the aura until...
Alright, anyway, I will make it, but I'm also dragging Celtiel out, so.
If it makes you feel any better, Olak also had to make the check. He just succeeded.
For
True to form,
7.
you are gagging at the smell.
Oh no.
Can you even drag Celtio?
Yeah, dragging, you can actually drag a lot, actually.
So make sure
He's all skin and bones.
you know how to add
Oh,
the
yeah.
sicken condition to your character.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
getting that right now.
It's like a little
Okay.
icicle.
I don't know.
Right, there we go.
Stink is turning into like a boss creature. Jesus Christ.
I hope he
didn't
gets
wanna-
away. He can
It
beat
is
our
when only one person started fighting.
I just know he has DR, and I just don't want to have to deal with it.
You might be the last one standing, Lyrian.
And then
Yodi's gonna be right with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not fighting that thing.
You
I
drag
can drag up to
Celtiel-
500 pounds, just so you guys know.
Okay. So you drag him back. Technically, that would provoke, but he doesn't have reach, and you don't come within 5 feet of stink.
Does
Alright.
my body
You're-
I want to.
provoke?
No.
I want to drag
No.
him. There we go.
So
But
you're-
he's stabilized.
You're gagging and retching. Celtiel is no longer dying for now. Okay. Fine. That's fair.
Oh wait, I forgot I had a wand of healing. Whoopsie.
I've been borrowing charges off of that. Lyrian! So you just saw Celtiel get decked the fuck out. Mariziel and Olak are failing to hit this obese pile of fat. What do you do?
So, this quick draw only goes towards a certain kind of weapon, doesn't it?
No, I think quick draw is all weapons. Or all one-handed weapons, anyway.
Okay. Well, I am going to draw my sword.
Oh boy.
No, I'm debating whether I want to go in that room with him and waste my ammo shooting him. Okay, no, I'm gonna draw my pistol and take a shot at him.
Go for the sword and get the gun out. The double-barreled gun
No, I'm just taking a
now,
shot.
by the way, Ava, if you didn't
Bang
know.
bang.
I heard about it.
Oh yeah, it's a double barrel flintlock, but I'm only using one barrel right now.
And you're
because my
staying
bottom
out of
barrel has a
range.
silver shot in it, and I don't want to waste it.
Okay. So, no stench for you.
Oh shit, that's supposed to be point blank, so +1 to that.
23 will hit. This is not silver, you said?
This is not silver, so 8 damage.
So 3
minus what
points
is
of damage.
3 damage.
You shoot him right in the belly, and he and bellows something in Infernal I'm not going to bother with since none of you understand it. Though, Fea, you hear a few more no's in there.
No.
You're like, what did I get wrong?
This is how she's learning Infernal for the next level.
Oh, yeah.
Trial and error.
This is
And-
definitely motivating. I'd imagine this is why Fea went and learned Infernal.
I use my free action to load that one barrel again. Not
Okay.
my free action, my move action.
Got it. Perfect. Sione, it's your turn. You, at this point, I believe you are no longer sickened. I believe.
Because I'm out of his aura, right?
Mhm.
Okay, then I will remove that condition. And I'll just frickin' cast Magic Missile at him.
Uh-oh. So, 2... Is it still 2? How many? Up to...
We don't get the level up, so it should
Oh,
be...
right, yeah. So 2 missiles launch from your hand, arcing or weaving between Lyrian and Fea, and striking him one after the other. He takes 6 points of force damage, and just no, and keeps going at Olak.
Well, that's it.
He is really tough, though he looks like he's on his last legs. Mauricio, you are still in the stench aura, so you are still sickened.
Okay. I'll move to flank and just try to hit him with my rapier again. It didn't click for some reason.
It might just be lagging.
There we go.
There.
There it is.
Natural 20.
That is a okay, and 13 to confirm does not confirm, so it's just a regular hit,
15 because
Okay.
which is then reduced by
Oh,
another.
that's right. Yep. Yep.
And roll my sneak attack, or
I thought that was
Yes, you would get sneak attack.
it. Oh no, it would be 15 though. The minus 2's already
Okay.
in there.
So you end up doing Including sickened, it would be 12 points of damage, reduced by 5. You stab right through Stink, and he and melts into a puddle of ichor, like candle wax. And
Oh,
is
I
dead.
did not want to do that, but okay.
Like putting down old Yeller.
I suppose it had to be done.
That's horrible.
The smell immediately begins to dissipate, though, as that body melts.
Ugh.
Goodbye, Stink. You were a good creature.
Gonna have to be polishing this soap forever.
Okay?
He's stable. I'll heal him. And I'll put a potion to, like, roughly down his throat and let it go.
You chip a tooth.
No, not like that. Just kind of like shove it
Yeah,
deeper
do
than
more.
I should.
Do more, please.
And then
All right, go ahead and roll. This should be 1d8 plus 3.
okay, I'm just gonna roll.
This is one of the ones you made, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. It's at level 2 or 3.
3.
2.
3.
3. Okay. I'm just gonna roll it on the thingy. Oh,
Celtiel, you heal 8 hit points.
is that all that I needed? I didn't need to.
Nope,
Add
that's
more
it.
die?
It added it in.
Okay. I'll rub his hair and pull the bottle out of his
I
throat.
immediately get up from her. I'm not letting you touch me. As soon as I come to consciousness and I see it's you, I sit up and. Is it done?
Put the vial away.
Well, why'd you go and do something like that, Celtiel?
He's a devil, is he not?
What was he saying, though? He was talking to you.
Saying there's more deadly things down here. We already knew that.
He probably said he stink.
He didn't need to say that.
Who? You?
No.
I don't know, you
Right.
smell pretty ripe.
I've just never seen one that's intelligent and talking.
Many devils talk.
Not Lemurys.
It is
Didn't
good
really
that
have
you
much
put
else
it
to
down.
say.
It might have become a problem one day. It does not do for the help to ask questions.
It would have been information.
Suppose it doesn't matter now, but in the future, maybe try to talk first, get information.
I apologize, and I was going to apologize to him. It wasn't supposed to take that long.
Sorry for
Should've
trapping you.
One.
He had the will to live.
Apparently. Good for him. Bad for him.
Not so good for you.
I had a party to back me up.
Yeah, Sayori will look at Faya.
You look like you had it.
I'll look at her as well. What the hell was
Many misjudgment on you and my part. It
Well,
did
that's okay.
not look evil or seem evil. So you attack without tell us.
Hmm.
And Faye's just gonna walk past them and look at his
Mm.
little artworks in the room.
I mean, it ain't really different than the other ones. We killed like 6 more in the other room.
I will mention this, and Mariziel, technically, since you were still in the room, I'll give you first pick, because I'm assuming you'd have noticed. There is a little pile of treasure in the corner where Stink had been hiding.
I get it.
There is a pile of 35 gold
Woo!
and 3 small garnets.
Oh, look at this. 35 gold and 3 garnets.
Small garnets.
Well, that's okay, Celtiel. Shit happens, right?
Make sure you make a note of where you got those so that later when you're trying to sell them, you're not like, you know, the 3 small garnets. And expect me to just know how much they're worth.
So, Did I see Muriel shoveling it into her backpack?
Probably. I mean, it's
Yeah, I
You
mean,
did say,
35
hey,
gold.
look at this.
yeah, that's
Oh,
why.
I
That
thought she
was
was
out
just
loud.
like,
I didn't
Hey.
actually put it in my backpack. I just picked it up.
As
from
for
now on, I will see everything.
As for Faya, the
Not hiding it.
drawings are extremely crude, and they're drawn with slime and ichor. They depict little fat circles with faces getting poked by smaller stick figures with forked tails and horns.
That be an imp?
Could be.
Can I do a check on that?
Not really. I mean, you're looking at like a child's drawing. It could, I mean,
I mean,
it's not really enough to go on. You can confirm that imps do look like that, but is that what he was trying to convey, or was he just trying to draw devils in general? No telling. There's pictures of him, of the roly-poly circle stick dude rolling down a hill. There is a picture of what looks like one of the Nuparibos. It's just a straight stick figure with an overemphasized frown face, and it looks like the little circle guy is eating it.
so there's pictures of like things bullying him and his fantasies to fight back.
Doesn't
like-
no pictures of him fighting back, just pictures of him eating them,
Or something rolling down a hill.
or him rolling down a hill. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whee!
You assholes killed him. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Listen, a devil doesn't deserve its station if it's groveling.
What are you, a
how it
devil
works.
expert?
Didn't you guys tell us
Maybe.
these are like slaves or something?
Yeah, well, isn't he from like Cheliax? So, I mean,
It is.
it's kind of it's
I
kind of how
mean-
it goes there, right?
Kind of how it works, so look.
Oh,
You
never
may
met
not
the
see honor in
English
killing him, but I don't see any honor of him living.
people. Whatever.
It smelled bad.
He telepathically. I don't think a bath will fix this.
Faya?
Fall, some
Die.
start drowning.
Right.
Faya.
Hmm.
Sayone speaking kind of quietly. I'm sure Celtiel deserved that, but you shouldn't cast spells on him. It sets a precedent, and he is not one to forget. He is stupid and vengeful. We need to work together. We don't need discord among our party.
I miscalculated what it would do back. I'm sorry.
She nods.
You guys think this was Balls or whatever his name was?
Who?
You know,
Celtiel.
Lord Balls. Balsa.
Oh yeah, that dude. I mean, he'd have a lot more than like a handful of gold on him.
Just for
Yeah.
my
Doesn't
personal
look like a lord.
thing, what is your guys' like? How do you guys look? Like, how long have we been down here? I mean, I haven't actually played in 2 weeks, so
Oh, I'm fucked up.
that I gathered when you went down.
I'm completely
No,
healthy.
I've gone down multiple times already while I'm
I'm
down
completely healthy, but I need spells. I'm out of spells.
Okay.
Well, I could. Do you need healing, Celtiel?
here. A
I
little
can
bit
heal.
would be nice.
I can heal Mauricio.
Oh,
Oh, you.
Okay.
But I sorry, Celtiel. It was in fear. I wanted to protect you,
you
not
did that
very.
to me in fear.
No, I know fear nothing.
Not yet.
Insight check.
She fears bananas.
Use cucumbers like a cat.
Oh, I know exactly what Thea fears. What? Arcane Junction.
No,
So, what exactly did you do that for?
her bag getting turned to a bag of devouring.
That, yeah. That's not
what
so
she
much
fears.
fear. That's so much like
I quit.
all my hard work. that's Ava's fear, not Faye's fear. I did because it was cower and you attack. It seemed smart and you're kind of rude. I thought it would go to corner. I thought wrong.
I don't say anything.
He's so mad. Do we go to surface? I need to prepare spell and
Well,
Let's check out this door. Olak wants to drown, apparently.
Right,
I want to see what's over there too.
Yeah, I do too.
What am I, door opener? I don't even have a RAM. A battering
can-
ram.
Open.
How long
I mean,
does
I
the
was-
second thing last?
Oh, that's past.
Give
That's
me
just
a
while you were
battering
stuck in the
ram.
stench.
Okay.
Is this door down? I mean, is it locked? I can fix it.
It is locked.
I was gonna open it before, but then you guys went in the eastern side with your gun.
Riziel.
Oh, I mean, you can do it apparently, so
Is it-
you know
Is it locked?
it's fine. Go for it.
I'd rather we be quiet.
Let's have Mariziel do it.
I'll just cast open on it.
It does not open.
Okay.
Locked.
Need a different.
Oh, is it?
Knock
I
is
didn't
the
hear
spell that
anything.
opens them if they are locked.
I didn't know if it was locked or not.
Knock also can open more than one door at the same time.
That's cool.
But it's loud.
Yeah, it goes boof.
Is it like prestidigitation where you just go poof?
It can
It's,
be.
it's a loud, audible knock that can be heard within 300 feet of you.
So
Wow.
go ahead. And you were making a
Yes,
lockpick,
Mariziel,
which would be disable device if you are lockpicking it.
let's try to be quiet on this one, maybe. Like it matters, I guess. I mean, we already... already blew up the other one.
I'm sorry, Larian. I'm not trying to be catty. I was just, you know, I was surprised that you could just open doors like that.
Why wouldn't you? Why would you waste time doing that? We don't need the lock.
True.
Or the
I guess I
bolt.
felt a little sensitive about it.
Doesn't that use the ammunition for your weapon though?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
But I like
Mariziel-
breaking stuff.
That's a 26, 27. Merziel takes just a few seconds with the lock and it's open.
Yay.
I could do that too if I had a battering ram.
I open it, the door.
It opens. And beyond, the salty tang of the sea fills the air of this chilly room. Wall carvings depicting soldiers marching to war are encrusted with salt, and a descending stair in the center of the room is filled to nearly floor level with seawater. A thin layer of blue energy shimmers across the surface of the water in the stairwell.
Oh, I'll allow.
I'm sorry, a what?
Detect magic?
No, like, well, what did you say at the last part? The thin layer what?
A shimmering layer of blue energy
Yeah, I have detect magic going.
sits at the top of the water between the right at the top of the stairs. There's like a force field, like a blue field of energy, and the water can't seem to pass it.
Does it detect as magic?
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out my pole. And I'm gonna
Which
to,
pole?
like, extend it. My extendable pole.
Your
Which
dick?
extendable pole?
You have a 10-foot
Very
pole.
extendable.
Of course you have a
Yes, sir.
fucking 10-foot pole. You would.
And I'm gonna just gonna jab at it. Like, does it go through?
Yes, it does.
Neat. Wait, does it get wet when I pull it out?
When you pull it back, there is no water on it.
Is water wet?
Well-
Hey guys, look at this! Whoosh.
Yes,
whoosh.
it's magic. I'm
Whoosh.
looking to know what kind.
Well, before we move into the room, though, does anybody need healing? 'Cause I
She
got
calls
this thing
after
here.
the wounded Olak, who's standing in the middle of the room.
Yeah, he moved before I could say anything.
I'm gonna use a
I go with
charge
Olak.
on Celtiel and Olak. I forgot to do that.
Just seems like a situation where maybe, I don't know. What do I know?
Cure light wounds, so what was it? You guys want to roll 1d8 plus 1?
We should have accepted practice. When using potions or healing, person administering healing should roll the dice, I think. Going
Mhm.
forward.
I agree.
Okay.
That's what I usually agree to.
Okay.
I was looking it
If the
up.
person's
Just so we're
unconscious or
set.
whatever.
1d8 plus caster level, but it's a wand, so just 1. Yeah, because I'm only using 1 charge per. Alright. Six for 1. And then 9 for Olak.
Nah, that wasn't needed. I guess
Billy.
thank you.
Can I have my detect magic results, please?
Yeah, it's magic.
I know I want the other results.
There's no other magical auras in this room. Well, other than, what you guys have on them.
Wait, which one's
If you
which?
wanted to identify it, you can make spellcraft.
I would like to do that. And an Arcana check too. Am I remembering?
That's only if you want to know the school of magic. But if you succeed on the spellcraft check, that might not matter.
See. There you go. 15.
15. What's the DC? Okay. You aren't really sure of the effects of this,
Here's the Arcana. Oh, 9.
nor the school of magic. It's very advanced magic, whatever it is.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna stick my hand down it.
Though I would say what it does, at least what its purpose is, does seem pretty clear, since you guys are below sea level.
If I put my hand through the barrier, like, can I put my hand through it?
You try.
Yeah.
Your hand goes right through, and you can feel cold water on the other side.
And when I pull it out, does it instantly dry?
It doesn't dry. It just takes the water off your hand. So it's still it feels. I guess it's close. It may as well be like drying. It's like you air dried it in an
Asia?
instant.
Like just
Neat. Well, I'm gonna put my foot on there as I've been going through muck, and then my underfoot. Oof, tingly.
Clever.
Hey guys, it's like a pool, but with stairs.
Go now?
By the way, what else is in this room, you said?
There's a door, which Lyrianne is standing near, but otherwise, all that's really in here are the wall carvings, which
just gonna
depict
like-
soldiers marching to war. Make a perception check, Lyrianne. Listening carefully, you hear nothing on the other side of that door.
So are ones automatic fails for skill checks?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Somebody
Door.
to open that door.
I'm at least gonna walk in the room.
I'll walk in the room as well.
Rizio, you want to take care of that? If it's locked.
Okay.
I'll walk over by Olaf.
I'm carrying Dodgy again.
I want to go down the stairs.
26.
I do too.
Oh, I'll move up to the door.
Build round.
Plus
No, I'm invincible.
plus 2 for trap finding. 20.
Well, that doesn't apply because that's for disarming traps, not picking
Oh,
locks.
okay, gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, you easily pick the lock again. It's absolutely no problem to you.
And I'll open the door.
It opens. You see a spiral stair rising from the center of an otherwise empty chamber leading... They lead up to a domed chamber some 20 feet above.
Oh, that's cool looking. Are we gonna go this way?
I think so.
Okay.
Suppose we probably should check before we start going down watery stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest, but that is me.
I'll try to, like, look for traps as I'm... Oh, okay, Olak.
I'm walking.
What? Oh. Right.
Olak
that's
marches
Olak
right
thing.
past you.
I don't know if I can
Makes you
actually
feel better. Oh no! I step on a trap. I'm gonna fake trying to tip over. No, I'm just kidding.
Do you want me to... Oh, do you want me to look or not? Or do you want to just go, Olak?
After you.
Okay.
I want to stifle your flare.
29 for
Plus half
concealed
a-
objects,
Yeah.
25 for...
Okay. You make your way around the room or stairs, or where are you guys going?
Up the stairs, I assume. I
Okay.
guess I would have looked around the room and then looked at the stairs.
You aren't finding any signs of a trap or a hidden door.
Okay. Then I'll move up the stairs.
Okay. The stairs go up about 20 feet into a domed room. It looks identical to this room with one minor difference. In the eastern wall are 3 openings, and you can just see the water, like windows, but there's no glass. The water just isn't going through. You can see there's seaweed outside. You can make out murky shapes, the shapes of jigsaw sharks and of other things in the Verizian Sea. And do you guys remember, what time of day is it? I lose track.
Probably in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have been coming here at night.
Well, then, even the shadowy shapes you can't really see except when they come right by the openings.
Hey, Setiel. You can do like those creepy lights, can't you?
Not right now.
Well, look, you want sunrod?
I mean, I have a light already on.
I mean, can't you cast
You
light
want
out
the
there?
globules of light?
Nah, never mind.
Don't have that prepared.
Want sunrod, and I'll like pull one out.
No, I don't need a sunrod. I'm gonna start heading back down.
This is, like, creepy, though. The water like that. It's kind of scary.
Oh, Mariziel, with your perception, you do notice something, though. As you search that room, there's a hidden slat in the sill beneath the central window.
Ooh. A little hiding place or
Mhm.
something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to look at it.
You have to stick a dagger in to pop it open. And when you do so, it spits out 2 dusty, well-preserved scrolls of paper. And when you
Yep.
kind of unfurl them, there's some kind of writing on it. It's gibberish to your eye.
Guys, I found some magic-y things. Sayodi.
Oh, yeah.
Vea.
She stepped away.
Can you read this?
And the container, by the way, was much larger. It
Much
was
larger?
just these were the only two left in it, or the only two kept in that.
Okay.
What language was it?
Magic.
Read
Magic.
magic?
You would need
Oh.
read magic.
Yes, I
You
can.
have that prepared?
You prepared it.
Good. I know what I'm doing.
It's kind of metagamey.
What is? Oh, no. That was... I think I left it prepared because it's what she had prepared.
Yeah.
They are both scrolls of water breathing.
Useful.
What kind of spell is it?
To breathe in water.
And each... So in Pathfinder, water breathing is a little better than in 5th edition. It...
I will put them
You
in
divide the duration evenly between each creature touched. And I believe the duration is 24 hours. So when you cast it, you would just... Whoever's being touched, if you got a little group circle, you could define... So in a 6-person party, you could give each person 4 hours of water breathing with one casting.
Okay.
Before we cast, if they're identical, I would like one. I could do that continuously for us in the future.
I will give him one.
Okay.
One scroll. I was just gonna ag it for now.
It is a magus spell. Not a witch spell. So Fea could not cast this, but Sione and...
Oh,
It looks
I
like
can't cast it. I don't
only
care.
Sione and Celtiel could cast it.
I
Oh.
just picked a smart person to talk to.
I will give the.
That's almost everybody except
In her
Olaf.
mind.
Bring out the book!
Hey, I didn't say that out loud.
It was more so like I was just gonna like put it away. Like we don't need it
Yeah.
right now.
I will
But
say,
if I
by
can't
the way,
even use it, then I won't hold it.
from the windows, you can tell that you are at the southern edge of the crow.
Okay.
Is our boat up there? Just
It
swim
would
up.
it would be on the north side.
Oh,
I don't want to swim in deep water.
it'd be fun.
Fun till
Unless there's a bunyip or
fish.
something. Yeah.
Or
It's
jigsaw
fun
sharks,
till-
I mean,
reef
big
claws.
fish.
kinda,
reef claw.
I gotta
something.
side with Faye on this one. My gun can't shoot underwater.
Hmm.
Wait, it can't? Thought it can do
I ain't never
wind.
tried to, and I'm not about to find out.
She
Oh,
would
can't
need
you
air
shoot
bubble.
like long hooks with it or something?
If my gunpowder gets wet, then it ain't no use to me.
No, I don't have a gun. I got my sword.
On a side note, I literally thought about taking dampen firearms just to troll you once, but it would have been a waste of a spell.
I mean, you could, but you also have to remember I have more than one gun.
I know, but it would just be such a fucking troll. Like one
Oh.
one day, like
She has other spells to troll people.
That's something to remember, by the way. I don't think I ever talked about this when you were leveling up, Ava. If you find a scroll of a spell that is on the witch spell list, you can learn it the same
Yeah.
way Celtiel does. You can learn
Okay.
spells
Oh,
that
by
way.
the way, I don't know if you were here. I think you have a scroll that you can use. That we can use. I think Fea grabbed one. It was like
Oh yeah, it was
was
a
the-
undead thing.
Oh, animate,
Animate
dead.
dead.
Animate Dead. Yeah.
Fea can't
No,
use
Fea
it.
doesn't
though.
have it.
Can.
Sione confiscated
Sione.
it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sony has it.
Fea, Ava, you'll be proud of me. I tried really hard not to give up that scroll, even though you can't cast the spell.
which one?
Animate dead.
Why they no give?
You can't
That's pretty
cast
much
it.
what she said. It's not on your spell list. You literally can't use it. But even
Not
so,
unless you
Fea
have-
really didn't want to let go of that scroll.
Sure there's
Oh,
a-
does that mean I can't use this scroll that I have?
Not
do you
unless
have?
you have use
Aw.
magic.
Use magic device with ranks in it. I
Where
believe
is
you
it?
can
Oh,
try to.
no. I have a scroll of cure light wounds. I got it from Shuni, my dear friend.
Hold on. I don't think you can, right? Unless you take like a feat.
Use magic device.
He gave it to me willingly for some reason.
You gotta put ranks and use magic device.
Oh, well, I bet if I just start talking about how great Saren Ray is and the Dawnflower is awesome, it'll probably work.
You could. Or it might explode.
Are you
on
guys having
And
this
now you're
conversation as
trolling
you're
Kyra's
going?
god? Oh my god, you're heartless.
Probably. And
Where are you guys
Trolling?
going?
we're on scrolls. We're nerding out.
I don't know. I think we're still in the room.
Still in the room.
Okay, well, I
Trying
wasn't
to
sure. I
rush
know a
us.
lot of the time. I'm not trying to rush. Just like
Hey,
you guys often are like,
so-
we're walking and talking, right? So
Well,
We're
they're
already
doing
back
that.
in.
They went back to Magnamar by now.
I'm gonna move
And
back
I'm
into
like,
the other
the Dawnflower. Cure us.
What are you talking about? We're in Karamaka.
I really don't want to pursue anything else because I don't really have spells, and see, I don't even know how to spell, and Celtia, you looking kind of
I mean,
fragile.
I'm just looking up.
now that I
Is there
mention it,
is? Sorry, go ahead.
if we want to take a day off where I can just go make some more ammo for all these devils down here, I would not be opposed to that.
Fine. Don't slash some more things. Didn't get the slashing thing. Everything's all fatty.
Fatty and groveling. It's nothing you even want to slash, Olak.
That's
So
harsh.
the ceiling,
Mhm.
right? You said it looks windowed, but not?
no, not the ceiling. The eastern wall. Or
Eastern
the
wall.
northeast, southeast, and east. So there's 3 openings in it.
Did anyone go up to them yet?
Yeah, Mariziel did.
Okay.
She found the 2 scrolls
Oh,
in
right,
the
right,
sill beneath the central window.
Gotcha. And they are actual windows?
No. Though when you
No.
put your hand to it, there is
Like some...
something there. Sione wasn't... Ashley wasn't here at the time, but her detect magic would have detected them as magic. Each of the windows... Ashley, you're back. Did you want to make Spellcraft and Knowledge Arcana on those?
On what?
The
windows?
3 windows? It's
Sure.
up to you. You don't have to. It just wasn't...
Yeah.
You
I
also
mean,
got a scroll of water breathing.
We've just been talking about scrolls the whole time. Pretty much.
11, you cannot identify what spell they are.
Just scrolling through.
But the School of Magic is Conjuration.
on all of them?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not... I can't reach my hand through this
You
thing.
cannot. And
Okay.
they are strong auras.
Oh. I will... From the window, I'll see if there's a spot that I can put an arcane mark that you can see through. That you would... Like, if I were outside and I was looking through... I
Well,
would-
it's hard to tell, really, because it's dark outside. I mean,
Just, like, in line with it onto, like, this platform. I would put, like, an
So-
arcane mark.
you can't actually make a mark in the window space. Because technically there's nothing there to put a mark on.
No, sorry, not on the window. But, like, let's say I was in the water looking inside to where we are. I'm going to put it on the platform that's right here.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You know
I
what
got
mean?
you. Mm-hmm.
That way, if you're looking in, you can see the mark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what I do. I just... Perhaps we can explore this further when we can actually breathe underwater.
I think that's what the scrolls are for.
How
Right,
many?
but I can't cast it yet, but I can learn it.
I can
Still
cast
might be
it.
able to.
Alright, Steely.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
How many people can I cast?
So it is a 24-hour duration, which you can divide up evenly amongst each person you're casting it on. So 6 could get 4 hours each, including the familiars would be 8. 24 divided, that'd be 3 hours each.
Nice.
Lay that to you. All.
Ooh.
If you want to go now, we can. I think we should-
I can't really swim. Armor. I can float down.
Is Celtiel actually laughing right now?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Negative
I would
point.
be giggling too.
The mighty Olaf defeated by water, huh?
I mean,
Yeah.
don't worry. You can just grab on the CLTL's ego and float to the top.
Bea laughs even harder.
I'll come and pat you
I
on the
wonder how
shoulder.
she'd laugh entwined in
Okay.
chains.
Pat you on the shoulder and cast Arcane Mark on you. Invisibly. Sayoni would see, like, she lights up a little bit.
You have to be able to read magic to see it.
No,
Which I still have
No.
activated.
you just have
by the
detect
way.
magic activated.
Detect magic.
Mhm.
Oh. Sayoni will not say anything. What is it, though?
Just a rune. It would be whatever he wants.
So he just says like some weird string of like incantations and slaps me on the arm.
Just laughing. Stop.
Internally,
So
your
the-
Chanting in between it.
your sword continues to chuckle heartily too.
Celtiel, don't be rude.
Hmm? Are we going?
Okay, Olak, you're better at other things.
I can
Like
sing.
killing.
I'm good at
See?
sinking.
Let's
Yeah.
make a way up. Let's see.
So how do you
I
want to
have
leave?
study to do.
Shall we
guess
go
we'll
back up the way we came?
We can just walk in reverse. Go right back up where we came from.
What do we know where we came
I
from?
was not paying attention on the way down here, just so you guys know.
Well, I will remind, Sione has been keeping a map as you
That's-
have gone.
That's right.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Sayori.
Yes, Sayoni. That's
She's-
me.
Are we actually going to be
Say
moving
that
all
you're
our
being
tokens
smartest
all the way
one.
back up? Or
No,
do you just want us
But
to-
it would take your characters something to the effect of an hour to get back to where your boat is.
Fine.
Okay.
Olak will complain the whole way.
Do we swing by the pool?
Would you like to?
I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
so.
it's
so.
gonna
Well,
be almost a new
Do
day.
I have enough time? Has enough time gone by?
8 hours? No.
Okay. Never mind. If I knew how long I've already like taken to drink it, then I wouldn't have stopped by if I couldn't.
Tomorrow. You'd have to wait until basically.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys make your way out, back to the boats. The sun is just peeking in the east. Yeah. As you row your way back to Dockway. Back to Dockway. You make your way up the sea cleft. I gotta remember my terms here. Back up the sea cleft, past Indros Call Verdrarch, and finally into the Alabaster District. Some of you a little wet, most of you covered in somebody's blood. Celtiel and Olak particularly smelly. At one point, some town watch in the capital district start to make their way over toward you, and then come within 10 feet, and you see both of them wrinkle their noses and veer off to go a different direction.
Hey, wait, come back! You know,
Yes,
you want
wait, please. Oh, it hurts.
But you make your way back to Hyde March Manor eventually. And as you settle in for the night shift sleep, which is to say sleeping from dawn until late afternoon.
By the way, has someone been cleaning our rooms, or did they just leave them
Yes,
untouched?
they do come through and clean them. Yes,
Can I have it
Have they
requested
left
that no one
my
touches my
wall
room?
paintings?
you
with-
probably do request that, Fea, and they probably still move things around to clean them anyway.
What about my my wall arts?
They
that I've been-
the first few days they tried scrubbing them off, but when they discovered whatever chemicals you were using didn't cooperate well with their cleaning, they just kind of left them.
Nice.
What about the fertility statue in her room?
There are signs that it's been moved, but it has not been messed with. Like it's been
Ah.
under it has been cleaned.
They were enjoying it. I told
And
you.
in fact, you find signs that somebody dusted it off, wiped off the fingerprints and smudges.
It was nice of them.
Nice and shiny.
So we're going to go ahead and take a 10-15 minute break now. During this time, I want you guys to figure out what you're going to do for your downtime, how long you want to spend on downtime, what stuff you want to do so we can quickly streamline it and not bog down, our game with housekeeping. And we're back. We took the liberty of doing some of the more mundane housekeeping tasks while we were off screen, so we don't have to bore everyone with that. But how many days did you guys decide you're going to stay in Magnamar?
Well, since I can't make potions, we don't really need to stay as many as I wanted. So, 2 days? A day?
I'm okay with just a day.
You can't make any potions then?
I need at least a full day to do what I needed to do.
A
Fine.
day.
So 2 days?
Day.
That gives me
Full
2
days?
chances to milk Dodgy.
A day.
Not milking your cat.
It's a fox.
Cat, fox. Same
2
thing.
full days so that way I can have full spell capability and a pearl of power.
What are you even doing with all of Dodgy's venom?
I don't want to know. Don't tell us. No.
Can
Yeah,
I
don't
have
tell
some of
us.
that venom?
Yes.
I want to just
You can't.
randomly die after I drink some wine.
I want to
Okay.
see someone randomly
many-
die.
How many shots of venom do you give me?
I only have 1 right now, but you... No, I have 2.
I was going to
so
say,
you have
I've got one for you.
Yeah, thank you. But what do I need to roll to milk Dodgy again?
Craft alchemy.
Alright. I'm just gonna...
Oh, no. Wait. Survival. That's survival.
Alright. How many days are we doing? 'Cause I was just gonna roll both. 2? 1? 2? 2? Okay, 2.
Apparently 2.
2 days. Get rid of sickened.
Oh, I doubt I did!
Uh-oh. Is that a 1? Oh, not a natural 1. Okay, if
That's
that was
a
a natural
3.
1, you'd have, Oh, no,
rolled
wait,
a
no,
3,
you're
you'd
immune
die.
to poisoning yourself. Dodgy is not producing very much for you. You are getting the sense that maybe his diet, what he was eating in there is bad for him, and he needs to, stop eating bugs.
You
In
can
strange
give him some
places.
bone broth.
It's a little frustrating. Like, the second day, you're like, okay, Dodgy, for real, and, you just get a vial full of saliva, and it's nasty, and you're like, God damn it, Dodgy.
And then I will spend the remainder of my time learning Infernal.
Okay.
Locked in the room, because I don't want Celtiel to come.
And presumably researching your new spells as well.
Yes.
Hey.
Okay. I'm going to go person to person then. So that's Feya. Yes?
No, go. Keep going.
Okay. I was just going to go in order across our overlay. So Celtiel, what are you doing in these 2 days?
First day, I am procuring another pearl, and spending the full day, or full 8 hours of the day, to make the level 1 pearl of power.
Which requires a spellcraft check, correct?
I believe it does, yes. I think it's DC 15 plus. I don't know.
Probably.
I can't remember. Fuck.
No.
It's like double the spell level, I think.
I can find that real quick. So the other thing, the other day that I had, start just go to a shop that I knew that sold scrolls,
Mm-hmm.
and just casually ask if they have more coming in, if
You can buy scrolls pretty much at will. Like, any scroll you're looking for, you can find for sale, barring
okay.
exotic spells.
Gotcha. Okay. So I would have just spent my time walking around the city. If someone else wants to join, then well, they're welcome to. But otherwise, I'm just going to be perusing shops and researching my new spells.
That reminds me, I have some details for Magnamar. Why don't I just...
Oh, and maybe talking with my sword a little bit.
Weird.
Mostly, when you're talking with your sword, it's a lot of him asking you questions, trying to
Really?
learn. Yes, he has a hunger for knowledge, but you find that despite his attitude problem, he's surprisingly and maybe even a little delightfully ignorant of a lot of things. Like a child, almost.
I
That
want to
feels nice.
play tricks on him then. Not
okay,
mean,
there we
but
go.
just like, we trained
So-
him wrong as a joke.
Magnamar, you can find any item worth 75,000 gold or less for sale.
Right.
So scrolls, if they cost less than 75,000 gold, you can find them in Magnamar.
Uh-huh.
As for the specific magic items for sale, there is that.
Oh, right, you have that whole list. I forgot
Mhm.
about that. Well, that's
If anyone
just
wanted to
great.
peruse that.
Okay. I more so just wanted to... that's good to know, I guess. Yeah, that's really good to know.
Not that you can afford the stuff you probably most
No.
want.
Fuck no, I can't afford
Want that
anything
rod
right
of
now.
withering.
What is make whole? Is that like...
It's
mend?
like super mending.
Okay.
Make whole is a bullshit way of taking a flawed diamond or a flawed gem or a cracked orb and turning it into a perfect orb or a...
Oh. Interesting.
It heals 1d6 plus caster level hit points to an object or construct, weighing no more than 10 pounds per caster level.
It's a great spell.
It's really useful.
I'd imagine.
Okay, so, Celtiel, you said
Yes.
you're spending day 1 making your Pearl of Power.
Yes.
Day 2, you were just kind of wandering around looking for some scrolls, shopping.
Yep. Shopping, or just kind of like window shopping because I don't have money.
Okay.
More of just like wishful thinking of like
Well,
maybe asking my sword like, what would you want to know? What kind of spells would you cast? If you could cast one spell, what would you cast?
what sort of spells are there?
Oh, so many.
Tell me all of them.
And as we walk, I'll begin to tell him level 0 cantrip spell.
Once you get him out of combat and out of a stressful environment, like,
Is he nice?
not nice per se, but like a child that is hungry for knowledge. Curious, and everything you tell him leads to 100 more questions.
I probably get tired after telling him about like the 5th spell. and
Oh,
I
probably.
stop.
And it would definitely leave you feeling like pretty smart, because you know a lot of things, and this sword is asking you so
Ego.
much.
Stroked. Beyond that, just the learning spells.
Okay.
Admiring Olak painting if he's gonna paint.
Didn't do much.
Avoiding Fea completely.
That seems harsh, but fair.
I'll talk with Charles
He's busy.
just very briefly. Let him know that I respect him.
He's busy.
I see him as a father figure. It's
What? Well, that's not good for him.
Oh god.
I know Celtiel's
He'll this
backstory. Okay. So I'm
Yeah,
actually going to
go-
skip Mariziel briefly because him mentioning shopping makes me think I should probably go to Sione, who may be providing some bread for the household.
What? Why would I do that?
Well, okay. So
How many
Sione,
days are we?
2. Mhm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna spend day 1, or I guess maybe part of the day, doing some hero reading for people throughout the city.
Okay. Well, before you do anything, Sir Canavan, Lady Hydemarch's husband, does
Oh,
approach
right,
you.
that. I will. I forgot about him. Yes, I'll go see him.
Hello, my lady. I was perchance walking in the garden, and I thought I would ask if you had appropriated any more knowledge of Thessalonian history within the Crow.
Yes, we found something very interesting. And I will show him, I guess, my journal.
Okay. And there's like a basic sketch of the statue of Elosnus.
It's not basic. It's great.
There's
I
a
worked a long
sketch
time on that.
of Elosnus
See the shading?
statue, and like a detailed analysis of what the statue does, of the magic wrought upon it,
I'll tell him about that gross thing that was in there with
the
it.
abyssal larva, the magic ranseur that it was storing. And Sir Canavan spends about an hour with you going through these notes, discussing it at length, asking a few pointed questions about its positioning, its posture, the material it was made out of, the red stone, etc. After you fill him in, he thanks you, shakes your hand, and gives you a pouch of 500 gold sails.
Okay.
Cash daddy.
I will thank him for his time. And when I see the rest of the group, I will give them.
Wait, he doesn't seek out Olok for this?
He does not.
I wonder why. So how many ways?
Actually, now that I think about it, as much as he did turn his nose up to Olok, you did actually provide when all was said and done. I suppose he wouldn't object if Olok was in the area when this occurred.
Well, I'll point out there. Oh, he has the Ranseur if he wants to see it up close and personal.
I do not believe that would be necessary. Though, why don't
That's
you
shame
keep it as a
Olaf
souvenir?
likes you.
Then, why don't you tell him that I told him he could keep it as a souvenir? As a reward for diligent work. That should please him.
Sure.
And good luck in your expeditions. I look forward to you finding more.
Yeah, so we're not nearly done, so.
Yes, yeah, quite right. And you may with that continue. So day one, you said you wanted to spend the days or the day.
Oh wait, I will split up that money real quick.
Okay,
How many ways am I splitting it?
you tell me.
How many ways is splitting it?
Is that your choice?
6 people, if that
I
helps
guess
you.
6 ways. Everybody gets 83 gold. Yes, it didn't split evenly.
Well, thank you, Sayoni.
Okay.
Everybody gets what?
83.
83.
And Seoni, would you go ahead and make a perform fortune teller check? Or profession fortune teller, I guess it would.
No, it's perform.
It
That's
is?
what they had it in. Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay, awesome. So 20, I need to check.
1,000 gold,
DC.
please.
It's been such a long time since I've actually needed to do this, to do a perform check. This is kind of exciting. Why isn't... Oh, there it is. Okay. DC 20 is a great performance. In a prosperous city, you earn 3d10 silver.
Oh,
So,
that's about right.
spending
Can't
a
they
day of
find, like,
fortune telling, you make
rich
14
guy?
silver.
Ugh.
Yeah, you can find a rich guy. That's DC 25 and 30.
Okay. What kind of check?
Same skill. No, that's what I'm
Oh.
saying. If you had gotten higher.
I see what you're saying.
Oh, Celtiel, did you just ruin your magic item?
No.
Oh, that's high enough?
5 plus the caster level of the item.
Yeah.
6.
Oh.
That'd
Oh.
be 50.
So you even beat it by 5 or more.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
You're fine.
So Seoni, that was day one. You spend the day performing harrow readings for people. You set up like a little fortune teller's tent on the street. What district did you want to do this in, by the way? I should have asked that. Traditionally, the Varisians tend to keep to Beacon's Point or Ordelia. They don't always feel the most comfortable surrounded by rich Chilaxian.
Yeah, I'll go there. That's good with me.
Beacon's Point?
Yeah.
Okay, so then, yeah, that money is about right. So you set up your little stall. You do readings for people. You get to know a few people. A lot of nice folks coming through. A fair few Verizians, actually.
Yeah.
But you don't really meet anyone too exciting.
So the second day,
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to find Mr. Endel Gesserin.
Okay, so
and who
So-
he works for.
how are you
I
trying?
kind of wanted to find him too. Could I go with you?
You can co-opt that one if you'd like. Okay, so then let me come back to Sione. Mariziel, day 1, what did you want to do? Obviously, you spent some time selling things.
Actually, yeah, I did do that. And it kind of sucks that you skipped me because mine was good.
Well, I wanted you to have access to the money Sione might have given you.
Okay, if I saw Celtiel sadly walking around window shopping
Sadly.
out in Magnamar.
Muttering to himself, too, occasionally.
Hey,
I
no.
will-
Oh, no, that's right. It's telepathy. I'm sorry. It's telepathy.
I've just been like, looking around.
Nodding to himself occasionally, though.
You know,
Yeah.
Celtiel,
Oh, hey. So
you
didn't
could
see
window shop, or we could go make some money. I could show you an easy way.
that. All right.
Are you down?
Can we stop by this last store real quick and just do
You
a-
look poor.
Wow.
Let's go find some money to make.
Fuck.
Come on.
I don't know how to answer that. So, sure.
I was stuff him in his
That
nose
hurts.
pride.
If she
Okay,
gets you into
let's
any
go.
trouble.
Oh wait, I should go
Yeah.
check on Natalia too.
It's fine.
Is she she's doing fine, I'm sure.
I don't really care if she's doing fine or
Are you
not.
trying to put together
Oh.
a heist team?
I think so.
She's good at that. I mean,
I marked down that you called me poor.
well, we're gonna go make some money, so it'll
How
be,
much money, though?
well, I guess we'll find out. We're
And
gonna
how
have to
dangerous-
go
will I be in prison at the end of this? Because I feel like
The Hells, by the way. That's the name of the prison in Magnamar.
The Hells is
would I be in
always
the
a
Hells at the end of
possibility.
this?
The Hells is always a possibility.
But how much of a possibility is it right now?
Well, how fast can you run?
Faster than her if you paralyze her.
Telepathically, wow, not okay right now. The fuck? We were just talking about magic, dude.
Well, I'm gonna go find Natalia
That's
if you don't
true.
want
If we
to.
do
That's fine.
paralyze her, we could run faster than her. Oh, sorry. Yes, sorry.
He says out of the blue.
Wait, yeah, what?
Yeah. So, right. Let's do that. Let's get money.
And I'm gonna go down to Low Cleft and case out a couple of places, specifically cases that are places that are kind of like
So you want to case
bad people.
You want to case them and pull the op on the same day.
We're gonna look. This is gonna be more of looking for an opportunity.
So you're not
So-
necessarily going to do it today.
We're not doing a big heist.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna look for an opportunity, and
Listen.
when I see some of these Scarny being dicks, I'm just gonna go relieve them of their money.
Wait, Scarny and Low Cleft.
Oh, is that Dockway?
Dockway and Beacon's Point are where the Scarny can most be found. And Underbridge. Though then again, I guess there are Scarny who operate in every district. It just depends on... If you're looking for the ones who you've been fucking with,
Guys
the
that I-
Gallowed.
Yeah,
The Gallowed,
those guys know.
I think they're in Low Cleft.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay away from the Gallowed for a bit. Just for a bit,
Got a
until
little
they
too
forget
hot.
my face.
Are we planning to steal from specifically the Scarny?
Not necessarily.
Because I could probably help you case a few of them.
Oh, really? Why?
Maybe. It's been a while since I've been a part of them.
A part of them, you say?
That was Scarny, baby.
That would stand out to you, Murziel, as unusual because the Scarni only accept Verizians normally. The
Right,
fact
yeah.
that you were part of them was an extreme oddity as it was.
I know.
He just kind of looks at him differently, like,
Why are you
well,
looking at me like that?
no, I just didn't take you for a Scarny.
A piece of shit. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Most people do.
They are pieces of shit. Let's go steal from them.
Okay, so specifically you're looking for a vulnerable Scarni who you can, what, pickpocket? Or are you looking for, like, a little B&E?
What's a B&E?
Breaking and
Oh,
entering.
breaking and entering.
Oh, honey.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was like, bed and breakfast. Well, okay.
Are we gonna hold on, Rizziel, do you really know how to steal from people?
B and eggs. Bed and
Sometimes I mess it up.
Eggs and bacon?
So
Big time.
what are your intentions here?
Well, like I said, I wanted to kind of keep an open mind. If it's going to be a pickpocket, I'm going to do that. If I see
so
someone
anything.
go, yeah.
And what district are you settling on?
Let's go with Beacon's Point.
Oh boy. You're looking for Scarni, you're literally gonna
Wow.
walk past Sione.
Oops.
Let's get Sione.
Okay,
It's like-
Maybe she'll want to do
make
this.
a knowledge local check. Celtiel, you may assist, or one of you may assist the other if you'd like.
knowledge local.
Yes. Sione, just make a little perception check for me.
I'll try, I guess. Do I roll as well?
So you were assisting her?
Yeah.
Oh, can only one of us make it?
Yep. One of you's
Oh.
assisting the other, I'd said. Since it wasn't called and the assumption was that Mariziel was taking charge, you'd be
hate
rolling to
her.
assist.
I
Okay.
hate her.
So that provides her a +2. Mariziel, you get 14.
Cool.
Sione, you see Mariziel and Celtiel. The first time, they don't actually notice you. It seems like they're... In fact, you almost probably doubt what you're seeing because you thought you saw them following a group of Wreckwash blades. But that couldn't possibly be what they're doing because that would be stupid.
I will note that I'm not going to be taking any huge risks because I have my young Padawan here.
Right.
Me? Are you talking
Yeah,
about me?
which is why you're
Yeah, I'm going to teach you how to steal shit.
just a little following.
Okay. I'm gonna be. I'm not committing to anything that she's saying. I'll just follow along until it gets to where I'm like, no. But I'll follow along.
I'm looking for the names of the different Scarni groups in Magnamar real quick. I can't remember. Does anyone remember all of them?
It's
I
the
forgot
Gallowed, the
them all.
Wreckwash Blades, the Creepers, Duplin's Lads, the
yes.
Tower Girls.
Dublin's Labs, that's the one I
know
wanted.
that the ones in the Washers ones aren't down here.
Yep.
But
You find, the next time you see Mariziel and Celtiel, they're seemingly following a different Scarni, a known Scarni hitman who's part of Dublin's boys?
Wait, I see them again doing this?
Yes. With the difference, this time a known Scarni hitman.
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything to them. Hey
Do I-
guys, we do it! No, I'm not doing that.
So, the mark you have found is this Scarni hitman. And you know, Mariziel, that he's supposed to be pretty stupid. He's good with a weapon. He's cruel and tiny-brained, though. And he just got paid 100 gold for a job, and he's walking around with that money on him.
Jingle jangle.
just hanging on his belt like
Yep.
he's not got a care in the world.
Yep. He's heavily armed, though.
Got some beefy arms.
Okay, watch this.
Doing.
Can I see them doing this?
I'm hanging
Sure.
back. I'm gonna like veer
They're-
off to the right a little bit towards the crowd and just keep an eye on her.
So Beacon's Point, at this place, like you're not on a main road. You're off a little ways into the Verizian section. That's that darker section on the map. And Sione, you have to follow them maybe a block. I would assume you're comfortable with that, seeing as they're following a freaking Scarny hitman.
Oh, no, I'm not going to follow them.
No? Okay. Well, then you would not be present for this. But the area isn't super populated. There's not, like, a lot of people here. Just the odd passersby. There's some people doing laundry out in the street. But not, like, a lot of shops or anything. It's a local... It's a residential district. What are you going to do, Mariziel?
I am going to wait for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to take it right off his belt.
Okay.
Oh, before I walk up there, I'm gonna say, get ready to run if this doesn't work.
Get ready to paralyze her if this doesn't work.
What are we doing?
Now, watch my back.
Rizzo.
This could be
gone.
amusing. Mariziel, make a sleight of hand check.
I'm going to cast Ghost Sound
Praise my dice, Paylor.
in his ear, or like towards the other direction, where like opposite of where she is.
Ah, I gotcha.
So it's like what?
Okay.
And then she pulls.
You make a bluff check.
All right. Okay. I don't have anything in it. Oh God. 11. I don't know what the DC is, but okay.
13.
13.
Rolled a 3.
Okay. Well, you get +2 from Celtiel. He is now going to make a perception check.
Okay.
Me? Oh, him. Gotcha.
He's a big dumb animal.
Fuck!
Oh no!
Run!
Mariziel, like, slips out a dagger to cut his purse, and then suddenly a giant meaty hand snatches her wrist. And he just turns his bald head to stare at her.
You gotta pay for that.
You had a bug there. A tick.
Ew.
I was just getting it.
Turn and run. He, actually, you go ahead and make a bluff check opposed by his sense motive.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm. I might be giving him a bonus.
21.
Ooh. He's dumb. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'll get it for you. Let go of my hand.
Bugs. And he
Oh.
lets your arm go and stalks down the street, now pulling his money closer.
Try to do anything nice for someone around here. Ugh. I'm gonna quickly turn and go back.
He's gone. You don't have to lie anymore.
Oh. So is that how you do it? Is that
Well,
how
you know,
it's done?
Celtiel, sometimes it doesn't work out.
I learned something today.
Tell her her technique is impeccable.
Merzil.
Hmm?
I learned a lot today. I learned how to not do anything that you do.
Got her.
Yeah, well, you know, you can't win them all, and that's the fun of it,
Is
right?
that the lesson that was that you were teaching me today? Is that you can't win them all?
You know, sometimes you win big, and then sometimes you get nothing at all.
A masterclass in ineptitude. Your sword is just talking, running
It's
mono.
like, really, I can't. Like, she's talking,
But-
he's talking. Ah!
You know, we'll try again tomorrow, right? It'll be fun.
What? No, we're leaving tomorrow. What are you talking
No,
about?
tomorrow's day 2.
Oh, tomorrow's day 2.
And I thought, wasn't Merziel going to do the thing with Sione?
Yeah, but I'm just saying
Oh,
that.
okay.
I got
Oh,
plans.
gee.
I got
Okay.
plans tomorrow, so you can let me know if you get his coin purse, but
Hmm.
don't die.
So,
All right, well, I guess I'll talk to Natalia then.
As she walks off, I'm gonna cast Ghost Sound in her ear. It's be a whole bunch of spiders. Just I walk away.
I know that was you. I
What?
don't like that
I'm
sound.
already walking away.
So that's kind of the nature of your day. You maybe try a few different things, but you don't You don't make any money.
Have some bad luck, huh?
Doesn't work out.
That's a shame.
You don't get arrested though, so that's good. So we're gonna
I don't
cut
think
now.
that guy wants to.
We're gonna cut back to Ash. Actually, I'm gonna do. We'll jump to Lyrianne and then go back to Ashley and Jesse together. Because I know Lyrianne, you probably have 2 days pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing on your 2 days?
Alright, the first day, I'm a mad scientist again. Because I have just enough money to make 2 things. One of which is a lot of ammo. So I restock my ammo supply.
Okay.
I've invented a new kind of bullet. Which, it's going to be fun when I use it. And I made a new gun.
Oh, a second gun.
Yep, this one was pretty expensive, and I used the rest of my money.
Okay. Do you want to save the surprise, or do you want to talk about it now?
If anyone goes to check on her, it's basically a long rifle. It's a musket.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
To the untrained eye, it might even look like a melee weapon.
Yeah, it basically just looks like her pistol, except double the length. It's a full-length musket. Like, she has to wear it on her back, or she just can't use it.
Aren't you just encumbered now from what you're carrying?
Nope, it's only 9 pounds.
Oh, is that all?
Yep, yeah.
My Rancer is about 12 pounds.
Literally, all I'm carrying around is like 3 guns and a shit ton of ammo.
You can build that in 1 day?
It costs less than 1,000 gold to build.
I'll be damned. Okay.
It's 1,000 gold per
8
day.
hours, yeah.
Not bad.
Maybe
Okay.
she bought like a kit.
I had all the stuff already just laying around. I just had to buy some of the mechanisms throughout the town, which probably took most of the day.
It's 5 screws that you just did.
Or that's probably what exploded the last time I was trying to experiment with it, which is why I couldn't fix it.
That would make sense.
You're lucky. I was about to build something else, but I didn't have enough money for it.
Why is he lucky?
Because
What
the
to
something
do?
else is probably a hand cannon.
No, it was a shotgun.
Oh, well, close enough.
A blunderbuss, but I couldn't afford it. I need 1,000 gold for it.
Okay. So there's a lot of sounds coming from Lyrianne's workshop.
Yep, and that's day 1.
Okay. Sione and Marie.
Do I need
Oh,
day 2 or not yet?
wasn't that day 2? I thought the rifle
No,
was day 2.
No, day 1 is the rifle.
And the ammunition?
Yes, because all that costs less than 1,000 gold.
Okay.
Yep. And day 2, I'm gonna go looking for contracts, looking for work, where I'm going to just do my profession, bounty hunting, and try and pick up a couple loose bounties of like maybe 1 or 2 gold apiece.
Okay.
Not too major.
Make that profession check.
I actually do have 1 rank. Bam.
Okay. It's the same as the perform DCs. 22. Okay. So you make... You make a total of 21 silver shields.
Sweet.
You probably you get a couple bale runners is what I would imagine. That's not very
Okay.
much money. They're not dangerous. It's not very exciting, but it's all you really have time for.
Yeah. Nothing too out there. No murderers or thieves or nothing. Just make a little money while I'm just farting around town.
Okay. So that's Lyrianne's 2 days.
Yep.
I know, Olak, you had something special planned, so I'm going to come back to you. Day 2 for Mariziel and Sione. You guys were doing some heist, or I'm sorry, no, you were casing out, what's his name?
Hey, Sayoni. I was wondering, are there any books by this Angle Gesseran, whatever his name is, in the library? Yeah, Angle Gesseran.
I did a local check on him, and I don't think I succeeded, right?
Correct.
So I wouldn't know that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he said he was an author, right?
I wouldn't know. I've never heard of him. He can't
That's-
be that famous.
That's what he said. I mean, maybe we could find out if he's really an author. Wouldn't the library have books about him? And if he's not, then we can go wait for him to go to this area at dusk, and then we can just follow him home and see where he goes.
What area?
This area of Hyde March Manor, right, was where he was going to be every day at dusk.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose so.
I guess would I know if there were any books by him in the library?
Yeah, we'll check
That would
it
be a. You can do knowledge local or diplomacy.
out. One of us will assist with the other, however you want to do it.
You can do that.
Local or history?
Local.
or diplomacy.
It would be local or diplomacy.
Well,
I'll assist.
my diplomacy is higher, so well, you have to roll first.
What do I roll? Diplomacy?
Yeah.
Okay. 27.
Okay.
Should have used mine.
So you.
Stilly,
Yes.
she's assisting.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
assisting.
you're assisting. Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks. Okay.
I know.
Well, that's +2.
Great. Try not to roll too low. Oh, 19 then.
19. So asking around, it actually takes you a few hours, but you do track down a bookstore in Dockway that sells a couple of his works. They detail Thessalonian ruins. Ruins, not Thessalonian runes, which are something totally different. It's not very exciting reading. Most of the ruins he's explored have been after people have gone through. There's never any treasure in it. There's no traps, no monsters of the sort. Basically, he's the cleanup guy who comes in after adventurers and officially documents the ruins.
Okay. Well, he's a real author, so that's something, I suppose.
You do find one thing of interest, though. All of the books that he wrote were published by the same individual.
An individual, not like a company? Business?
Well, keep in mind that this is a... Well, yeah, actually, it would be an individual, a private individual. So someone was funding his
I will... Can I do a knowledge on that
knowledge
name?
local. Yeah,
With assistance?
I will help.
it's Markov Orensen
16.
is the name. 16 is the assist or the check.
Yeah, that's the
You should have made these checks.
Okay, so you get +2.
knowledge local is all I have.
Well,
10, you do not know that
I'm
name.
better at history.
Oh,
Though if you want to like gather information and try to track him down, that would be a diplomacy check that would take a couple of hours.
well, we know where he's gonna be.
Yeah, he won't be there till
No,
dusk.
not
right?
him.
So
I
we-
mean the publisher. If you wanted to track down who that guy
Oh.
is by like asking around, sort of like how
We
you
have-
found these books.
we have time, because he won't
You
be
remember,
there
he's
till
supposed to be wearing a wig. A purple wig.
dusk. Yeah, we'll see. What's up with the music? Yeah, we're gonna go try to find him. I think.
Okay,
Publisher guy.
let's do it.
It's a diplomacy check.
Do you want me to? I'll assist you this time. How's that?
Watch, it'll be bad now.
Here's my diplomacy assist.
This game fucking hates you guys.
24.
Oof.
That's not
Okay.
22.
So 22, you are able to find him quite easily, actually. It doesn't take you very long. Asking around, you are pointed to the Bronze House
Bronze House.
in Dockway. You find out that he works as a publisher out of the Bronze House, but they don't publish officially due to the connotations of some people don't see the Bronze House as a good source. It's like getting information from Wikipedia, you know?
Oh, so they're not very reputable.
Oh, they're reputable, just not
Not in a
the
good way.
good way.
Mm.
The Bronze House, for those of you who don't know, is the headquarters for the international corporation known as the Aspis Consortium. They're sort of the official rivals of the Pathfinder Society.
Oh. I see.
Do you think this Andal is with the Aspis Consortium?
Can only assume since his publishers, you know, them, essentially.
Well, I still am not seeing any harm in selling him some sin spawn heads.
Can I do like a history on the what is it? The Aspis Consortium?
Mm-hmm. Knowledge local or knowledge history.
I'm better at history. 17.
17. The Aspis Consortium is like the Pathfinder Society, they're adventurers and looters, but unlike the Society, they're not about chronicling knowledge, they're more about making money off of it. You know that the Aspis Consortium has been in Magnamar almost since the beginning, while the Pathfinder Lodge only came to Magnamar when Sheila Hydemarch retired. So, you know that the Aspis Consortium has been here longer, basically. Obviously, they're based out of the Bronze House in Dockway, and you know that their executive director, the executive director of their board, rather, is Gold Agent Mavir Sloan, who is not a very nice man.
What do you mean?
They're not evil per se, but they are wholly without morals. They will do anything for money. They're a company. They're an adventuring corporation, if you will. Their first loyalty is to their shareholders.
Right. So they won't do evil deeds themselves, but they'll sell things to people who will do.
If it'll make them a couple gold, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what do you think, Sayodi?
I think I hold myself to a higher standard than selling things like that for a quick buck.
Well, I'm not above it.
Yes, I know you aren't. I saw you with Celtiel earlier today. Or was
Yesterday.
that yesterday?
Oh,
How did that go?
very poorly. But don't worry, it was just a Scarny hitman.
Hmm.
He was an idiot.
I believe it. The Scarny are garbage.
Yeah, that's why I was stealing from them.
I see.
You know how he earned that 100 gold? He's a hitman.
Yes.
And we could have used that gold for our dungeoneering. But it didn't work out. So, you know. What can you do? I'll try again another day. So, do you want to follow this Andal guy?
Yeah,
There he
I'd
goes.
be interested to see what he's doing.
Well, that sounds like fun. Because all this library stuff is very boring.
I'd rather be out doing things myself too. So, yeah.
Okay, so you guys are gonna wait.
Till dusk.
Okay.
Yeah, when he comes by.
He turns up at
Is he
dusk.
wearing a purple wig?
He is not.
Oh, big surprise.
He stands kind of where you saw him the first time. Looks around, waits maybe 15 minutes. Waits another 15 minutes. Once the sun has set, he sighs, takes a few steps, and like stops, looks at the gate,
Oh, what's so sad?
opens up like his little carrier bag, looks around. At this point, if you are trying to stay out of his sight, I need you to make stealth checks.
Okay. Both of us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not the stealthiest.
Well, you got a natural 20. There you go.
I'm really fucking stealthy.
I got a 26.
Okay. The two of you stay in the shadows. There's no one else really at this point. Like, there's some patrolling town watch or city watch down the street, but they're not paying any attention. He takes a purple wig out of his carrier bag and puts it on just for a moment and kind of looks around,
Jesus Christ.
waits about 30 seconds, then just tears it off his head, stuffs it in the bag, and then quickly like power walks down the street.
Oh, it's so sad.
Oh, I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah, we're gonna follow for sure.
Jesus Christ, guys.
No, Sayoni, that
Does
was
this
so
make you
sad.
happy?
All he wants to do is make somebody.
Hey, we gotta remember him.
Yes, you're right. He's a sad idiot.
I feel bad for him. He was waiting for us. So his eyes were so hopeful, just waiting for a severed head.
He makes his way through the capital district and into Nos to a townhouse, which looks pretty pricey. Takes a key out of his carrier bag, puts it in the door, opens it up, goes inside, closes the door.
Now we rob him.
I'm gonna go look at that house in the window.
Okay, peering through the window, you can see that there is, it looks like a study. A small one, mind you, but there's some bookshelves with many, many books. Every single one of the books was written by him. You can see that from here. There is a portrait of him
Oh,
on
Jesus.
the wall.
So vain.
Kind of a nice plush carpet, some kind of exotic animal fur, and a desk, very neat and tidy, with, it looks like a cup full of fancy quills.
Can I see him in there?
No. You see him just for a moment as he's walking past an open doorway, further back into the back part of the townhouse.
Sayoni, do you want me to be an E?
What does that mean?
I just learned that word. It's breaking and entering.
What? Why would we do that?
I can go see what he's got.
What, you want to go rob him?
No, just take a look around.
This poor little
While
guy,
he's
I feel so
there?
sorry for him. I should rob him.
I'm gonna rob him.
Okay, Mauricio, I know that's kind of your thing, but you don't I don't think you rob people when they're home. Or
I mean-
break into their home when they're home.
It was really more of an information gathering type of situation, but
Well, I'm sure he actually would be happy to see Sione, but no, I've seen enough.
I forgot about that.
I won't stop you if you want to.
nah, he just seems kind of sad, I guess. I mean, I feel bad. I want to bring a head for him just because I kind of feel bad. He looked so hopeful. But he's also kind of a fool of himself, I think.
Yes, I'm sure he'll recover quickly.
So, are you gonna keep acid splashing these heads so that I can't sever them?
That head was already destroyed before I acid splashed it.
Hmm.
You weren't going to get any money from it anyway.
You better watch out, because if you're not looking, I'm going to take one. If I see one. And I'm going to put it in Fea's bag.
Oh, is that the challenge
You'll
then?
never get it back.
Yep.
You'll
Consider
never
it
get
noted.
back.
I'm always up for a challenge.
She'll pull it out to use it as spell components. and you'll be
No,
like,
Then
So,
spawn, I just cast fireball on it. Immediately.
I'm just running out of inventory space, okay?
so you guys make your way back to Hyde March Manor, and that's kind of your busy and exciting day in Magnamar. Now,
I will tell Olak that he wore the wig.
Nice.
such an ass. Um,
nice.
Where do you get that purple dye around here? That's what I'd like to know.
there's actually a spell that lets you.
Lavenders.
Oh, that too.
Oh.
Olak, my final PC. What would you like to do on your 2 days?
Well, for the first day, I'd like to purchase spell components, and I would like to cast this on my greatsword.
I'll be damned. Magic reagents worth the cost difference between a normal item and the equivalent masterwork item. Oh. So you're basically buying a masterwork greatsword but keeping the one you have.
Nah, I've been through a lot with this one.
That's as a mirry a thing to do as I've ever heard.
What?
So that'd be 300 gold pieces for a weapon.
Yes, sir.
That's not cheap.
But now I have a +1 greatsword.
No, you have a masterwork greatsword.
Sorry, masterwork greatsword.
It's only +1 to hit, not +1 to damage. Also, I believe it weighs half the normal weight. I believe, but don't quote me on that. Okay, No, I'm not. I'm not
That's
sure.
only mithril.
that could be. So you spend some sufficient time tracking down the magical reagents, but you eventually come back to Hyde March Manor and spend some time in prayer to the Man in Iron. And at the culmination of your blessing, your greatsword seems to clean. The notches in it are removed. The balance in it shifts. The hilt shifts ever so slightly. And
You can
pick
probably
it up-
hear Olaf just kind of going,
And like over the entire course of this transformation, you can hear the sound seemingly coming from all around you of a hammer against an anvil. And when it completes, your sword glows red hot and begins to cool quickly.
Excellent. No, sir, it only gives it a +1 enchant bonus, and it's finally made.
+1 to hit.
Yeah. +1 enchantment bonus on attack rolls.
Enhancement, I think you mean. Okay, what about day 2?
I'd like to see if I can participate in the Serpent Run.
So the Serpent's Run is up here at the Hippodrome.
It is a non-blood sport arena,
Yes, I saw that.
but Olak is bored.
So you know some people here. Talking to them, you find out that at present they will be hosting a horse race. If you'd like to get involved in that.
Do I need to wear my armor for this, or do I?
You don't have to. In fact, you probably
All
shouldn't.
right. Yeah, let's try not. Yeah, I'd like to participate in this.
So it's a 100 gold buy-in.
Oh,
Wow.
Because you're not really a proven jockey. Unless you want to try to talk that price down.
Can I gamble then?
You want to bet on the horse races?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're talking. Make a. I believe there's a. Is it perform gambling? No.
I know Pathfinder has a rule for this.
I know they do. Let's try gambling in Pathfinder.
Gambling and games of
I
chance. It
found
depends which ones he's going for.
Well, he's just betting on a horse race.
Yes, sir.
So,
Sounds like a pick a number to me.
kind of. Though, you know, you can make an animal handling check to try to gauge the fastest horse if you want. Or you can do knowledge
I will do
local.
animal handling.
Okay.
Animal handling? Yeah, let's see.
Alrighty then.
I'm gonna
Random
pick that
number
one.
it is.
That one is color green.
Pick a number between 1 and... How many horses are usually in a horse race? 8? 12? Anyone know?
How many horses in the race? 15.
15. Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 15. It's going to be random chance. Olak.
And if he
All
picks
right.
the right one.
I want
I'm
to
putting
know.
in 15 silver on this.
Okay.
And I will put 13.
Actually, I'm going to give you 3 different bets since you're
Get that
spending
money.
like a day at Serpent's Run.
Awesome.
Okay. What number are you betting on?
13, 8, and 11.
Horse number 1 is 6.
Ah!
Number 2, 4.
Ah!
And number 3,
Oh, gross.
12.
Ah!
You were so close to the third one. Olak, you lost some money.
Alright, that's at 15 silver.
That'd be 45 silver.
Okay. Minus 45. Yeah. Well, at least Olaf probably got drunk nicely out
Oh
of this.
yeah, I would imagine you had good fun out at the Serpent's Run. That was your big day. Though you do hear that in a few weeks they're talking about doing a rodeo, which will be sponsored by the Matador's Lodge, if you're interested.
Maybe.
And I would imagine the Matador's Lodge is where you're accustomed to eating. It sounds like a place Olak would go.
Cow.
Not, well, yes, but specifically it is a restaurant and tavern that features entertainment centered around cruelty to animals, namely bull baiting, cow catching, and horse breaking.
Probably.
A disfigured bull's head is mounted above the bar with a plaque identifying it, and yeah.
I will note it down.
It's not gonna lie, it sounds like a place you might find in Texas.
Yeah. Could see that.
No offense to anyone. Okay. So, 2 days have passed. I assume you guys are all healed up. It's a new day. You've been paid.
Got our level.
Spells prepared. Yes, you have leveled up. Some of you have taken the time to study Infernal.
Oh. Yeah, I got a new language as well.
Oh. What did you get? Or do you not want to?
Thessalonian.
Okay.
And I'm broke.
I am too.
How much do sunrods cost?
Standard price. Actually, you can get them for half price from Hyde March Manor.
Okay, I'm buying 10.
That's...
Celtial, you said only first level spells in the Pearl of Power?
Unfortunately, I didn't have the means to procure a higher level pearl. So yes, only level 1 or lower.
I will put this
Nothing
spell
too hefty in that pearl.
I can't afford 10. I can afford 1.
Same to you, Faya. Only level 1.
Like, almost got us some more money. Maybe next time.
Okay. Eyes ready whenever you're ready.
Did you go back in?
Mm-hmm.
It would be about mid-morning at this point. So it's up to you when you want to go.
Oh, do we want to wait till evening? Or...
Go
No,
ahead,
let's just go
but
roll up in there.
Before we go, I just want to find Charles real quick. Just one brief message as we leave.
Okay.
Oh, Charles!
You find him. He's actually in the manor proper, watering some of the plants in the hall.
Charles, how are you, friend?
I'm sorry, do I know you?
The dirty one from before. I'm clean now.
One of Lady Hydemarch's guests, yes.
Yes, Celtiel, yes. Charles, it's been a pleasure. You might not know this, but do you know the people that clean our rooms?
Yes, the helper responsible exclusively for taking care of all guest lodgings. If you have a
Right.
complaint, I can address them at
Not
once.
a complaint. No. I want to ensure that the art that we put in our rooms isn't taken down or cleaned.
Yes, I've already been informed of that. It would seem that after the first couple of days, the staff have decided to let it lie. The matter resolved itself.
Good. I'm just
Though,
making- I just wanted
in the
to make sure
future,
that
it
was taken
would
care of.
be you should know that it would be considered rude to scribble upon a host's walls.
Not my scribblings, but a man loves his art.
I see.
For your troubles, I'll give him 5 gold.
He'll take your gold.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And
wonderful
I
afternoon.
apologize for any issues that might have caused.
Now stab him.
No, not now.
Eesh.
He is one that we like,
We do. Why?
of course. Because Charles is in charge.
Charles just kind of clears his throat because you've kind of been looking at him for a long time now.
Right. Charles, you have a wonderful day.
Yes, you as well, once again.
I walk away. I'll catch up with the rest of everybody. So,
What are you guys going to do? Heading straight there?
are we ready?
Yeah.
Does everyone have their things?
Yes, I'm ready. Ready to
You guys
finally find something.
Did you guys prepare your pearls of power? Sayone,
Yes.
Fea.
Yes, I
Yes.
did.
Okay.
Put a new spell in it.
You
One I
know,
just perfected. I mean,
with this many pearls of power, think of how majestic you might be.
Lyri, I see a new holster. Something about you is different. Cold treatment, I get it. Lyri.
Yeah, it's that club that she has for whacking people.
She must have heard an explosion. She must be dead.
Look, anywhere I'm at, you're gonna hear an explosion.
all she hears is "Ee."
Tinnitus is a bitch.
Marizio, it's pronounced tinnitus.
Oh, are you sure?
I've always heard it tinnitus.
It's tinnitus.
Tinnitus. Okay. Well. Noted.
There, it seems like something's new about you. What did you do in these 2 days?
Not much, just wandering around. Made some more ammo, cause using up all my ammo in them dungeons. Oh, I got a new gun too, new rifle. That's
That
new.
must be what it is.
This
You
will
wanna
make
see
a
it?
bigger boom.
Does it sound louder?
Oh, I can show you exactly what it does.
Nope.
Just look over there at
Good.
that tree for a second. She just stands behind him.
Are you really?
Okay.
Is it
gonna-
worth that
Nah, I'm just
ammunition?
going with you.
I was gonna
Come on.
say.
You
Let's
can't
go
hit
on
it from
down to
that
that
distance.
snowball. We got some more we gotta get through.
Yes.
Do you wish to mate with her?
So bored of you. Rail.
Your sword wants to see that.
Are
I'll
these
say
Boom!
telepathically, are you attracted to her?
are you? Is this what passes for mating rituals?
He's not impressed.
So much to learn, Aurel. So much to learn.
Why do you keep looking at that sword here? Scared somebody gonna take it?
Yeah, aren't you?
You also get a weird look on your face.
It's called thinking, Seone. Might want to try it sometime. I can't say it with a straight face. I'm so sorry. Don't kill me, please.
I'm gonna try out one of my new spells on him.
No!
Oh, I know which one.
Didn't you just tell Faya not to be doing this?
The fuck? God.
Are you?
There it is.
That actually fires twice. So 22 to hit Celtiel flat-footed, I
knock him
suppose.
out.
I'll
That
just
might
hit
knock him out.
What the fuck?
22 hits.
Yeah, it hits.
You take 13 non-lethal damage. And Sione, make your second.
No, I'm just gonna fire once.
You don't get to choose that, though. It fires two. So you could fire at something else. Or at...
I'll just fire past his face.
Aren't they instantaneous? You don't know how much it's gonna do to me, though.
Yeah, it's true. So
Fine.
Sione
Fair enough.
turns... and put... Oh, well, you talked her into it. That's 14 versus your flat-footed.
Flat-footed, yeah, just barely
You
hits,
take
yeah.
another
What's up,
6
knock him out?
non-lethal. Does 19 non-lethal damage take you down?
Sayori.
0? No. It takes me down.
You feel like Olak just put a 5-knuckle sandwich into your stomach. And then a second one. Like, it almost drops you to your knees. You have to struggle not to throw up. And,
Sione!
like
the
a
hell
bag
is
of
wrong with
sweet
you?
Valencia oranges, it doesn't leave a bruise.
Since that's the only way you seem to.
Oh yeah, it's going down, motherfucker.
Sayori.
Since
Why
that's
don't you
the
just
only way
shoot
you
'em?
seem to know how to respect people is when they kick your ass. There, it's done.
Well, maybe next time when I'm debating on which way to go in the go in the dungeon, I'm just gonna start pistol whipping people.
I'd like to see that.
While
I'm
you're
just like popcorn watching this.
while you're struggling not to
bad, like-
throw up, internally you hear, I like her. You should be trying to mate with that one.
Oh, I say that out loud. It doesn't sound like it's directed at you, Sayoni. It sounds like it's directed at something else.
Inwards?
Inwards.
So that will take 19 hours to heal, or 1 point of magical healing.
Oh, like sitting patient on the sideline.
I don't know how the
19
spell
hours
works,
it is.
so
No,
unless
Olaf's
you
like,
help
do
you.
it. Again. Hit him again.
No, he's had enough.
I'd be far to say that wasn't pretty funny.
Spend what you learned on me. How
To be
thoughtful.
honest, Sitio, you had it
Honestly,
coming.
I don't care for your generosity. It hurts.
I'm gonna give a hand down to him to help him up.
I don't take it. I'm angry.
It probably takes him a while to get up, though, without taking the
I'm
hand.
just like on the ground, like. Can't breathe.
What
You know,
spell
when they-
was that?
You know, when they start telling our epic story about how we gathered the shards of whatever they're called, we're gonna put this at the beginning of the chapter.
I'm
This
fine with
is
that.
real teamwork. Good job, guys.
I hear with the. It's like bonding.
Hmm.
Bonding.
Oh, does that mean I need to hit back?
Faye will step back. If you choose, but please don't.
Does it feel like bonding, Saltiel?
So for your benefit, so you can keep track of that non-lethal damage, you heal 1 point per hour.
Okay.
Or you can heal yourself with a potion.
I feel closer than ever to Celtiel. I think it's working.
I ship it.
I did not mean that. She looks disgusted.
Aw, how sweet. You care about me.
Oh, damn.
There is a woman who understands control.
You know,
Remember that you're
a trend
my
here.
blade.
People have been trying to kill me ever since I've gotten to Varizia. Apparently, this is how Varizians say they want to fuck someone.
Is it? Is that
No,
true?
that isn't true, Lyrian.
I mean, it can be sometimes.
Maurizio, you
Depends on-
follow Clystra.
Yeah.
How do you guys say you want mate?
How do we say it?
I'm assuming this is as you're walking / limping.
Yes.
Yeah, we're already there, by the way.
Well, when it comes to Calistria, usually it's on a transactional basis. But it could be either way.
Oh. My bard is owed a lot of money if it's transactional.
It depends on the person, but Varizians give gifts often. Like a scarf, maybe. Like a pena.
Or the head of a rival.
I would fuck someone for a scarf.
If
My
your
neck
sword
gets cold
shows up
sometimes.
at my door with a
Right
head,
on.
I'm gonna be
Remember
freaked
that.
out.
All she needs is a scarf.
Just the severed head of that Aspis Consortium guy with the sword sticking straight out of the top of it.
And then, like, there's a scarf tied to the neck. Like,
Oh,
what the fuck?
And Celtiel's nowhere to be seen. It's just a sword.
Yeah, yep.
I've come to you, my lady.
Oh, we're getting at the crazy hours.
Oh boy.
So you make your way into the rowboat.
Mm-hmm.
You
By now
Somebody-
we're in the dungeon.
Somebody should probably heal Celtiel. 1
No,
point of magical
no.
healing.
I'll offer him
can't.
one of my potions if he wants it.
Not worth
Yeah,
it.
someone should do it.
actually, why don't I move you back to the start of this floor and you can decide for yourselves where you want to. Everyone group up.
I don't know where I am.
I just see darkness.
I just see where we were
Okay.
last.
I'm with most
Then
of
hold
the
hold tight.
party.
I will
Blind.
pull everyone there once we get where we're going.
To the dark side.
Okay. There.
Oh,
Can everyone see?
Yes.
You stand in the room with the statue of Elasnist. And Ava, you saw the picture for that I shared?
The one with the giant worm?
Yeah, well, it's a abyssal larva, actually.
is a lava. Yes, I did.
hush, Andal.
So we should go south this time.
I love it.
Isn't she beautiful?
Great.
Hey.
While we were going by that magical pool of healing, maybe Saltiel can take a drink from it, and then he'll be good.
That would work if you'd like to.
I forgot what room that's in.
Yeah, just dip your toe.
Upstairs?
Yeah, it was upstairs.
Feel like a tongue
Nah,
dip.
it'd be fine.
Can I refill if we... Yeah, isn't that on the way down here?
Yeah, it
It
is.
is on the way.
Alright.
It's
I'd like
only
to
good for 8
refill-
hours, though.
Yeah, I'd like to toss out the flask with mine and refill it.
Save that, but I'll take a drink.
You're going to take a drink?
Yep.
Okay. You cannot benefit from it again for another 24 hours.
Fill my vial too.
But
Yeah,
Celtiel,
I'll-
you are good.
I will fill a vial, which lasts for 8 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
So which way are we going now?
No.
Downstairs?
Wasn't there some pathways
go
we didn't
south.
go through to that way?
Well, we still need to go south.
Well,
And-
if we go
Never
to the
been
east, we can go underwater. That's all that was left.
I don't want to go down.
South is unknown.
I think we should try south.
I thought
I
there was
agree.
still some passageways down on that right side.
There might be.
Larianne's gonna do a dumb and run full speed, jump down the stairs, do a front flip, land at the bottom.
Make an acrobatics
Alright.
check. That's a 20-foot drop, though.
If you break your neck,
That's fine.
So if you fall, you're not just going to fall 20 feet, you're going to... I'm going to treat it as falling 30 feet because you're falling downstairs. But you don't. It's as she said.
And I land at the bottom.
Sayone will just clap.
That was cool.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna try that. I'm just gonna stomp down the stairs. As loudly
Laugh
as I
at the
can.
trap on the stairs.
Like stomp, stomp.
So at the bottom of the stairs, the corridor goes both east and west, and in both directions opens into a wider, more open room.
Which way you guys want to go?
Let's see. I say let's go east.
East. Okay, Marizel starts walking west.
How
East
about we
of
go
the-
that way?
Faye,
No, I
are
said
you...
east,
should I assume you're
not
keeping up
west.
with them?
Yeah.
Make sure you
Uh,
move your token accordingly.
Merzio, that's the wrong way.
Oh, if
I'm
I
like
had dodge-
staring at
Oh.
Lyrian, expecting
sorry.
something.
Dodgy heals full too, right?
Mhm.
Alright.
It's easy to get turned around when you can't see the sun.
Also, ability score damage should have healed by 2 for anyone who has it.
We all dipped in the water, so I think we.
Well, that only healed 1d4, so I wasn't sure if anyone had more than...
I think Dragon was the only one, but
Okay.
I think he's good now.
I'm gonna be carrying Dodgy.
Step. Taking more steps.
So, going
What then?
east, the room opens into a larger chamber, or the hall opens into a larger chamber. A pillar stands at either end of this wide room. The northern pillar is carved with the image of a beautiful woman wielding a ranseur, who you know to be Rune Lord Elasmist, of course. The southern pillar depicts 7 robed men and women, their features eroded by the years. Each of them holds one segment of a 7-pointed star. Strange runes are carved into the very floor.
What are the runes?
Thessalonian.
I
What
can
do they
read them.
say? I can read it.
Everyone who can read Thessalonian can see that they say, it's a question asking, does true power lie within the one or the many?
Riddles!
Oh.
I will also cast Detect Magic and look in the room.
I'm gonna look around the room, see if I found anything.
Okay. Both
You just
pillars
tell
radiate
everyone
magic.
else.
What was the quote again?
Does true
power
Yeah, go ahead.
does true power lie within the one or the many?
Lay or lie?
Lie.
Guys are all pretty good at Thessalonian now, huh?
I good teacher.
That's where the money is.
I'll try to say the thing that, at the level that my brain is at, that Lyriad said the other day. Where's your library? Did I do it? Does it sound like
Make a linguistics
Thessalonian?
check.
Wait, what were you
Oh.
trying to say?
I demand your library. Sacrifice your pants to me or something.
Yeah, when she was learning
Oh,
Thessalonian.
yeah.
That's not.
I demand you show me your library.
3.
She demanded... I don't even know
Surrender
what
to
would
me
be
your
close to...
pants.
A book?
In Spanish, it wasn't like... No.
Bibliothek?
Biblioteca was...
Yes.
was library. I can't think of any words close to that. In other language, that's the only one I know. Sure. You politely request someone's command. Your master's command instead of demanding the library, but it's not quite right.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's not quite right.
Oh, it's not?
Commanding the master's command.
Yeah, you should get a Faye to teach you how to speak it. She's a pretty good teacher. I mean, that's where honestly all the money is. That's the only reason I learned it.
It's actually, Sayoni will say the proper phrasing for I demand your library.
By the way,
Sorry.
Sione, both pillars radiate magic.
Yes.
Both pillars radiate strong magic.
Those pillars are magic. Be careful.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. Faint. It is faint.
Are there any secrets in this room that I should be aware of?
Make a perception check.
I rolled a 35 perception.
35. Jesus Christ.
I have a plus 17 perception.
You don't find any signs of a secret door or a trap or anything like that.
Okay, so the room is, to my knowledge, clean.
Where are the runes on the floor?
Yeah, it says something about, does power lie within one or many?
As far as you can tell, Sione, the pillars are triggered to give some kind of transmutation
Olak, stop.
if
No, I want.
they are touched.
He's
Oh, okay.
bored.
Do not touch the pillars.
Why not?
My question exactly could be worth some money.
They will activate something.
Activate what?
Something relating to transmutation will happen.
No, turn it off.
Well, like, will it turn me in even more handsome?
You can't
I
get more
don't think it
handsome
could
than
be
you are.
any more handsome.
As far as you can
Hey.
tell, both auras have a different effect, though the details of what that effect will be are unclear.
An arcana will just tell me what kind of.
It would
Well,
just tell you
spellcraft
transmutation. Yeah.
I want to walk up to this one. Not touch it. Just walk up
Wait,
to it.
what
and
are
just
the
look at it.
pillars, by the way?
The north pillar depicts Rune Lord Alasnist with her Ransur. The southern pillar depicts 7 robed men and women. Their features have been eroded, but they are each holding one segment of a 7-pointed star.
Well, I
Does-
suppose it wants us to choose one. The one with the many.
Does
Oh.
true power lie within the one or the many?
Well-
Well, it's up to me. A rune lord's gotta be pretty strong, so I'm gonna touch this one.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
okay.
I'll be right here.
Lyrian touches the pillar, and a faint glow surrounds her, and then fades.
Feeling different? Are your insides
Lyrian,
in your poopy?
you receive a +1 insight bonus on attack rolls, damage rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks for 24 hours.
So every d20 roll.
And damage rolls.
Nice!
And it's an insight bonus for purposes of stacking.
Do feel any different?
I mean, I feel a little bit more loose. Like, I can do a couple extra things, but I guess just feel a little more confident in my abilities, I guess.
Is it a tingly sensation?
Kinda. I get that
Yeah.
feeling like that you can just, like I feel confident. Like I can do the rest of this dungeon, no problem. But then
I'm
again,
gonna-
that's how I always am.
I'm gonna fist bump it.
You also receive that blessing.
what
Alasnist's
is-
blessing.
What does the bottom one do then? Does like make you explode or something?
I dare you to touch it.
Only one way to find out.
It. Done it.
Dodgy comes up and puts a paw on it.
Oh, like picks up Dodgy and throws him. Oh, that'd be funny.
Yay! Feya. Can I borrow your cat?
I'll touch it.
No cat. And no.
You're going to?
Yep.
Celtio, you
I don't know what it
receive
says, so.
all 7 of the figures begin to glow, and you suddenly feel drained. You have a -1 penalty on attack rolls, damage rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks for 24 hours.
What do you feel, Celthia?
Just a little tingly sensation in your nips.
Touch the other one first. Don't ever touch this one.
Why? Why don't you touch the other one then? That one gives a nice tingly sensation.
See if
It's
it
not a nice
overwrites.
sensation.
You see if overwrite. Go.
You could try to touch the other one. and see
Ione will
if you
touch
feel
this
better.
one.
You get the blessing.
Dragon will put his little claw
Dragon
on
gets
it.
the blessing, which means... oh, wait, no. That the +1 to damage still won't bring Dragon above 0 damage.
Oh no! Poor dragon.
I'll see if touching the other one does anything.
You touch the other one. Elasnist glows. And your -1 is removed.
Again?
What a jip!
Nothing happens.
Oh.
How do you feel now?
Someone try to touch the other one that's already touched this one.
Why?
is it
What does
dark
this one give you? They all glue at once.
Daji and I are gonna
Feel
touch the good
but
one.
In the opposite order, it might do you some good.
They're gonna hold Daji's paws in my hands and we're both just gonna be like this.
Like what? I can't...
I'm gonna
Oh.
stare at him.
Like this
Okay.
with the paw in my hand. Kind
Huh?
of like when you try and make your cat dance,
Wait,
but
you're gonna touch one of them?
the good one.
Oh, which one? The north or the south one?
North.
North.
Okay. Hey, it depends on who thinks... hey, you might be into that. It would seem most of you chose the one as the source of true power.
It is. Rune lords are very powerful, and they wouldn't.
There's an S at Rune Lord. The end of Rune Lord.
The rune lords.
Rune Lords.
Thea? Thea?
I don't know.
Mm?
See? I chose right.
Why is it so dark right
And she
here?
just smiles.
Oh yeah, let's cover light sources. That's because the light is not coming around the pillar.
Oh, okay.
Not
I'm gonna
have a
put
light
light my
source.
lantern.
Okay, lantern is 60-30. Lyrian,
Okay.
I'm gonna remove your sun rod unless
no,
you want
no,
it.
doing it.
You're
doing
cracking
it. Do
it.
not make me dark.
Okay, so Lyrian, you have a sun rod. Mariziel has a lantern. Any other lights?
I have light cast on my.
I would have it.
Nope.
I will put it on my belt. On my hip.
Okay, done. So everyone but Fea and Olak is lit. Is that satisfactory?
Yes.
Yep.
And I'll touch the statue.
Okay, so everyone except Celtiel has the +1, correct?
Yes.
I'll try going back to the other statue, the original one, the south one,
Mhm.
and try touching it again to see if anything happens.
Nothing happens.
Is there a plus? Is there a buff? Where do I put that?
Just put
Top
it
of
under
your-
buffs.
Buffs and conditions. Though
What
it
do I
won't
put?
apply that to everything that you need it to.
You just gotta click that that the name of it each time you roll something, so it shows up.
Okay, just tell me what is it
Plus
again? A
one
plus
to
what?
everything.
Oh wow.
Damage and all d20 rolls.
Okay.
So actually, it would not be +1 to healing. That is the one thing it would not go to. But the corridor continues east out of this chamber.
I'll head that way.
Oh no.
What's oh no?
Help.
Matt,
What do you mean?
You got
What do you mean
stuck in the...
something?
She touched the
Oh.
statue to
Oh.
her.
Thank you.
And have we learned anything?
I don't know. Probably not.
You think this party learns? You're
So you
cute.
guys continue east, and you find an intersection. The corridor goes north to another intersection, or south down a flight of stairs.
Show up properly.
we should head
Yeah.
backwards and make sure that we're not missing
Oh.
anything. I'll begin
Okay,
heading.
wait. Where did we go again? The first turn, or did we go down there? Oh, yeah, I think we went down the first turn and... Wait, no. Where the hell are we?
that's already where we were?
Weren't we here? This isn't this the same all the way
No.
from. You know what? I'm
Might be
gonna
the
go
No.
check up here.
No, we haven't been here.
Yeah, we have. I recognize
thought we
this.
have.
I recognize this stupid room up here. Because it's not a
There-
very symmetrical room.
Are still the corpses of some Nuparebos. Or I'm sorry, the scattered pieces of broken Nuparebos in that room.
Oh.
Oh, we came here. That way
Okay.
to that weird water stairwell.
Okay.
So do we head there, or do you guys want to head south?
Let's go down. I don't want to get wet yet.
Might be getting wet either way.
How do
That's
we
what she
go in
said.
water if he can't swim?
You guys are going south?
Yes.
I can't swim. I sink to the bottom.
So,
I therefore can't swim.
Can I make a perception check as we go into that room? Like before? Never mind, Olak.
Yeah, and I'll follow after her.
Okay.
then go ahead.
$24, 28,
Or 30.
30.
24, 28, 30. Got it. Okay. So, the room ahead, down the stairs, is an oddly shaped room which retains some of the trappings of its former glory. Remarkably well-preserved tapestries hang at the back in alcoves above stone benches. Both depict a mountain with a woman's face carved into the peak above an immense bridge that crosses the ocean below, while at the mountain's base rises a strange city. A single stone pillar stands in the middle of the room, the image of a seven-pointed star with a hole in its center carved into the north face. A brass portcullis stands to the west, barring entry into a hallway leading beyond. Mariziel, you don't see or hear any secret doors or traps as you move along into this chamber.
Looks safe, guys. I'm gonna move up to those tapestries.
How big are those tapestries?
Well,
About 50 pounds each, so quite large.
I'm gonna turn to Mirza. Did those look expensive?
That was gonna be my next question.
What's the next question? Oh.
is it expensive?
Yeah.
So you're within 5 of the DC 20 that you need. As far as you can tell, they're somewhere above 200 gold, but you're not really sure how much each.
All right. Thea, bring that big bag over here.
You know, it's not a dungeon until we take everything that's not pinned or melded into the walls and floor.
What do you want me to take?
We're gonna take down this tapestry.
How heavy?
Pretty heavy. I'll just kind of start grabbing it and flapping
How
it back and
heavy?
forth.
Yeah, how?
Okay. Oh, it's
About
funny you
50
do
pounds.
that, because when you do that with the one on the western tapestry, you hear something sliding around.
Oh,
Like
What is it?
like something hard sliding on metal. But only like
Something
as
hard?
you shake it.
what's that?
Don't shake. It's very old.
I hear something.
That's fine. Don't
What does
break.
the image look like?
Oh, I mentioned those. The image both
move?
depict a mountain with a woman's face carved into the peak above an immense bridge
Oh.
that crosses the ocean, while at the
Oh.
mountain's base rises a strange city.
It didn't like move though after she shook it.
No.
That's Hollow Mountain. Remember that place?
No.
Uh,
Am I detecting
sure.
any magic from it?
I sat on a throne.
You do detect magic, Sione. The magic comes from the western tapestry rod.
Yeah, there's something inside there.
So the one she's flapping around.
Yep.
What kind? Can I do a spellcraft, or would I have to see it to do that?
You'd have to see it.
Yes.
Meriziel,
Yes.
the rod is magic in there.
Ooh. Well, do you think there's something inside? I'll like start trying to figure out how to get it off.
Sometimes rods are not very pleasant when they're magic, but
You are able to get it open. Lyrianne, what's the perception for?
That's for me just looking around for just anything of interest in the room.
Okay, I'll get back to you then. Yeah, you get it open, and a little wand slides out, Maurizio.
oh,
Look at this.
And Sione, you may now make your spellcraft check. If you'd
can I
like.
see it, Meriziel?
Of course.
There you go. 13.
You aren't sure what it is. It's a magic wand, that's about the most you can say.
That's
With-
okay.
Mm.
I'll cast Identify.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
say without detect magic, would I be able to do anything or no?
No, not without detect magic. Okay, so you get a spellcraft check with a plus 10 bonus now.
Oh, I should have just done that to begin with.
Yeah, but this uses a spell slot.
True. Roll better.
Believe in you.
Yeah. Ooh,
Hey.
28.
38.
Or
38.
38.
This
Dang,
is
that
a wand of lesser restoration with 17 charges.
This could
I
be-
believe that can only be used by Olak and
Olak.
Feya. I don't know if Feya can even use it.
What does it do?
A witch? I don't think lesser. You know what? I have lesser restoration.
It holds the spell Lesser Restoration.
Oh, nice.
So, in game terms, what that does is it will remove long-term bodily afflictions.
It would have been nice when I broke my leg.
No, he needed something more than
That you'd need a restoration or greater restoration for.
yes.
Olak,
Yeah. What?
are you able to wield such a dainty magic item?
I can prod people with it.
Okay, that works. She'll hand it to him.
Same difference.
It has 17 charges.
No.
Now, Lyrianne, you were looking around this room carefully, and you noticed something funny about that 7-pointed star on the center of the north-facing column.
Mm-hmm.
There's a hole in the middle of its north face.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see that with my 28.
I mentioned it earlier, actually.
Oh,
I'm just...
I wasn't paying attention, I
Yeah,
guess.
I know. What strikes you, Lyrianne, is that the hole is triangular.
Sweet.
Oh!
Oh,
Pick up any
the crank.
triangles and stuff?
Yeah. I want to put wait. Who has the that winch thingy?
Then
The
we
crank?
put it in the bag.
Yeah, that thing.
I have it.
Yeah, there's a hole right here that looked like it might fit.
Oh, is it triangle shaped? Ooh,
Looks like it.
Well, I'm in the middle of getting this tapestry off, so I'll do it after.
Something else you notice that is a little strange, Lyrianne. Actually, you notice there's something wrong with the star, but you can't put your finger on what it is. It would be a knowledge, arcana, or history. And if you don't
That's
have
a
ranks
big
in either...
No on both those.
Okay, so yeah, you can't really figure out what's wrong with it, but there's definitely something wrong with the picture.
What's this thing?
That's a portcullis. Shut. I mean, you can see through it.
Can I determine how, like, if I could lift this up?
Let's see.
Is it bars or a slab?
Yeah. Does it lift up? Then
It-
I guess.
Does lift up, but make a knowledge, architecture, and engineering check.
Which I do have skills in when I can open my character sheet.
We can't see on the other side of it.
You can. Just a hallway that continues about 40 feet before ending at a door.
Okay, knowledge, engineering.
So I will get rid of that one. As far as you can tell, this portcullis is engineered with a lock, so that unless it is opened by means of a mechanism, it is essentially anchored under the floor. And you don't think, even with your tremendous strength, you'd be able to lift that.
Ugh.
You're not even
this
sure an
thing's-
ogre would be able to lift that.
This thing has some like wheels and cogs. It's kind of jamming it in there. It needs like a switch or something.
Maybe we can use that thing to that crank to lift it.
What?
Yeah. Do I have these dang tapestries down yet?
Yeah, though they are 50 pounds apiece, so they definitely require a lot of work if you're trying to fold them up. And Thea, can your bag actually even hold 100 more pounds?
That's what I was gonna ask her, yeah.
We can leave it here and come back for them. Let's get them ready.
Matter of fact, it can.
Ooh. Then I'll roll them
150
up.
pounds?
Make them like,
Wait, how many? Just 2, right? 50 pounds each.
Yep.
yeah.
Just 3 of.
No, there's 2.
Wait, oh.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh.
3. What page do you want me to mark it on?
You can just put... Oh. You don't have to put a page number. I don't have pages on here. Remember, I'm keeping track of you guys' treasure, too.
All right. Well,
Did the tapestry look dusty from just sitting down here, or no?
In this case, just put tapestries depicting Hollow Mountain. 1 second. I didn't hear your question. I will get to you in just one moment.
You're fine.
2 tapestries. 2 50-pound
Not an issue.
tapestries.
probably not after I was shaking them.
Worth each.
It's not worth.
Oh yeah, what did you say that we kind of guesstimated it at?
Somewhere above 200.
Can I try appraising?
Sure.
I realized I
I-
hadn't done that yet.
I bet that one man would pay a lot for them.
No.
You're not sure.
Knaven.
Naven? Other guy.
Knaven.
I'd rather not.
Tide March?
Yeah, her husband.
Oh, him. Then yes.
I bet he'd pay a lot for him.
He probably would, yes.
What was your question, Evan?
Did they just look dusty or like encrusted at all? Or are they pristine?
What, the
tapestry.
tapestries? Dusty.
Okay. With the aid of Mariziel shaking him out, I'll cast Prestidigitation.
Though dusty, but very good condition, well preserved.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
So now what?
Gotta love that spell.
Mariziel, are you trying crank?
Oh, right. Yes, I'll take it out of my backpack. And I will try to fit it in the hole and turn it.
It fits perfectly. As you turn it, there's a loud metallic shriek of unoiled machinery working, and the 7-pointed star slowly begins to rotate. How far do you want to do
working.
this?
Should I keep going?
How many clicks have you turned?
I'll just
How
keep going.
loud is this crank? Is this sound?
It hurts my ears.
Yeah, like everybody clamping hands over ears loud.
Is the portcullis opening every time she
I'm
does
just
it?
gonna have
No.
my sword drawn.
Oh, it's not?
It is
and I'm
not.
gonna keep an eye out just in case.
Okay.
Turn it till the north points to the south.
No need to be so paranoid, Olak. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
So,
Oh,
Okay, so north to
Yep.
south.
The
and I'll
slaughter
just,
did
like-
not stomping.
And I'll just like look at it for an extra couple seconds, maybe longer
big
than
triangle needs
I
to
should.
be pointing down.
Right. Okay, and then I turn it
Actually,
to the south.
the triangle, the star was already oriented kind of upside down.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Do it the opposite.
Rotate.
Sorry, the other way.
And I go back up half, well,
It
a quarter of
takes-
the way.
It takes
and
a good 30 seconds to get it Oh, wait. What are you doing now? You're going back the other way.
Yeah.
You stop.
told
and then
me
you start
to.
rotating the other way. The start.
Okay, now it's
now
north.
it's going back. Now you've got it
Right.
back to its starting position.
North?
North. What? It's up or down?
Marzio's
Is it pointing up?
confused.
No.
Up is
it's
north.
a 7-pointed star.
I'll go 1
This puzzle's insolvable.
to the first point,
Perhaps keep turning
Okay.
it past the point of that.
then to the second point.
Well, basically, you keep rotating.
Right. Stopping to see if
Another
anything happens.
minute or so until it basically has gone a full 180 degrees
Back up at the top.
before you suddenly hear a click and then the loud grinding of chains and wheels turning and the portcullis clanks upward into the ceiling and disappears, opening.
All right.
Nice.
Do you think it go back down?
You did it.
I don't know. Let's find out. And then I put the
Wait,
crank back in.
wait.
And
No, I mean on own, not with you.
Try taking out.
From my knowledge check, would I know that, like,
You wouldn't really know. I mean, as far as the inkling you get is that it's, it probably opens on a switch and closes on a switch.
I think if you crank it, it might close again.
Is it open right now?
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
I go to the
you
other side.
were acting like you
Walk
wanted
through.
to find out. So, okay, I'll take the crank out.
Okay, you get a little dialogue box saying this item is of no more use to you. Would you like to discard? Yes, no.
No.
No. Okay, you're one of those weirdos.
You could sell that for money.
It's Maurizio. What do you
Everything
think?
is money.
I was thinking someone might be stupid enough to buy it.
Okay.
Which is not a lie.
Come on in.
Oh. Okay.
So, door. Listen to door.
Door.
I'll be at the back of the room. Bring up the
I'll hang with Setiel.
I'm not going in yet. I'm scared. Ava's scared, not Fea. Ava.
What are you gonna do when the door closes and you're out there away from us?
and
Go
you're
home.
fucked, 'cause Marid-
Because I've got it.
And,
yeah.
and that statue comes alive.
She's gonna live the rest of her days milking Dodgy, living a simple life.
Like it's poison.
Dodgy Venom? Get your Dodgy Venom here.
Give me a second. I have to look at some advanced tactics now because
Oh, Jesus.
What? Why?
I gotta see
Oh.
what different people do because of all the loud noise of that gate.
Oh no.
Way to go, Rizzo.
So loud.
Way to open up a door.
You told me to open it.
I didn't.
You always listen to peer pressure?
Yeah. Come on.
I mean,
A
it's
lot
not,
of the times, yeah.
it was probably more like a challenge to her. Like, okay.
It helped because I got to learn north, and south. So now I just need to figure out east and west, and we'll be good.
Okay. Lyrian, you hear a hissed voice, like someone whispering, and then sharply being cut off. And that's it.
Huh.
It's safe
Everyone-
to go?
Yes, Fea.
Okay.
Hear anything, Lyrian?
Do I? I hear that hiss. You said.
Like a.
Okay.
Mm.
I look back and I say, I hear something. I'm not really sure what it is. And I'm gonna peek under the door and see if I can see anything.
It's dark.
I hear voices or whisper or something, but we've been shouting in this hallway for a minute and they haven't really come to investigate, so I think they already
Wait.
know we're here.
You hear whispers?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Oh.
Why don't we knock?
Hmm.
Oh,
Might
look,
be an
you're
ambush.
the best at knocking. Maybe you.
Well, how about we ambush them while they're ambushing us? They'll never expect it.
Love it.
All right. Give me a
But
second.
you
I'm gonna
say
knock
out
at the
loud
door.
so they already know.
Well, they already know we're here. Obviously.
Hey, we're gonna
Just say
ambush
something
you.
to.
Hey,
We've
we know
been
you're
beating
there.
up this wall. Like, we've been yelling down this hallway for about 15 minutes now.
I know,
Is it-
yell, you
Is it a
yell.
stone door?
Come out.
Look at me.
Yes.
I'm pretty good at being
Yes, it is.
quiet.
Get on out of there.
Well, I guess this pommel ready just to start knocking at it. I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna start knocking. Wait, is the door open?
Alright,
Yes, it will open if you want to push it open.
Lyrianne is gonna
No,
pull
he said
out
not.
her musket, start lining up the sights, like making sure all the like the iron sights are calibrated for this kind of distance.
Alright, well, I will cast this on myself.
I
Yeah.
will
Did I cast?
pull out my rapier and my dagger, I guess.
Yes!
Okay, cool.
Alright. Well, Olak will slam his pommel twice on the door before pushing it open.
Okay.
I will ready Ray of Frost if they're hostiles.
I'd like to ready to throw something. If I can.
I like to ready these hands.
What, your crank?
My
Roll.
dagger.
I knew this thing would come in use.
To Olak to help flank if need be.
You push the door open. We'll come back to this next week.
Oh.
Ah, you penis.
I knew you were doing it soon, but
You penis?
You
You
penis.
can't even say dick, you say penis. Oh, you're such a penis. Yes, I have one, thank you.
you phallic object. You.
Is it hard or is it soft, Alvin? Like, these are
I don't know about the penis. Yes.
You flaccid penis. Damn you.
That's the worst kind of penis.
You floppy penis.
God. They're the ugliest when they're flappy.
This metaphorical penis is getting weird.
Yeah, we're getting really detailed.
We're getting very detail oriented about this. Shit.
Maybe we're just a party that likes dick, okay?
Can't say I don't like dick.
Coming from Rizio? Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Marizio likes a bit of everything.
Yeah, I'll take it all.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Who's worse, Estelle or Mauricio?
In what way? It really depends on which way you're talking about.
Being a Clistran.
Oh, you're just the worst.
That's a
wish
hard question.
Leonie, I wish I had something that did non-lethal damage.
For what?
Consider that a threat.
Do I need to hit you again?
No, all my spells would probably kill you.
I can do it 3 more times. I could use my killing spells on you.
What hits me is she thought that was worth a second level spell.
That's kind of
Hey.
shocking to me. I was like, all right, well,
Sometimes you just gotta teach someone a lesson, I
Gotta
guess.
put somebody
Like
in
a
line.
big slap in the face.
She hit you for 8d6 non-lethal damage.